Alright, hello everyone. How is it hanging, ladies and gentlemen? Oh god, my fucking... Hang on. I am not Oberonless. I won for once. You could still kind of hear the fan, can't you? My voice is just gonna be a little fucky, but whatever. I can deal with that. So, how is it hanging for everyone on this fine Saturday evening? We're doing some more Fago. I haven't really touched F Shield all that much, honestly. I've just been doing, like, dailies and, like, QP. Because I am a little behind on QP. Just waiting for Neurofest, same. But I actually have to be, like, clearing, so... I have things I need to do. But hey, I finally have a second monitor, so I can actually, like, read chat. I could actually probably, realistically, I could have this in full screen, can't I? No, I can't, because that's a weird way to resize that, but sure. What quality do I have this playing at? 360p? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it that way. So, we're gonna be reading more on LB6 today. But, before we do, let's bless ourselves. I'm not gonna do this for every banner. But I do like doing the daily singles. Oh, I have a ticket. Cool. I'm gonna just fire this into ether. I know I gotta wait for summer, but summer's like a month away. I can shoot and see if I can maybe get that last Vargas copy. Oh, Saber. Please don't be Sith. Whoa, wait, no way. Fuck. We. This fucking dick. Song requests are off today. We're doing LB6. I mean, it's cool that I don't have. Oh, I didn't screenshot that. Fucking whatever. I'm trying to be off Discord in the first place. I should close Discord. I don't want to have it open. I've already been on it too much today. I'm not giving you my toes. My toes are for me and for me alone. He has like a rank up, right? Shit, hell yeah. He also has an interlude, doesn't he? He does, hell yeah. Oh, right, Oberon. I was like, why the hell are you in there? No, that makes sense. He belongs there. His punishment for getting Gawain in front of you? Damn. Tough shit, I guess. Get good. Fucking loser. I don't even want this ugly ass man. I wanted the cooler Gawain. Come get him, baby. I've got my toes protected in what we call shoes. I'm not actually wearing shoes. It would be weird. It'd be weird wearing shoes in this house. In a house. Though apparently that's like an American to British thing. Like some European countries that like people actually wear shoes in their house. I fucking don't. Because why would you? That sounds like, why would you track all the dust and grime from outside into your house? Weirdos. Honestly, it might be the reverse. Why would I assume my shoes are dirtier than my floor? Because you've been outside. And the outside is where dirt and grime come from. Don't pay attention to the fact that I barely sweep. That's not important. The problem is you're giving me more to sweep later when I am forced to, because my floors are insanely dirty. You made my floors dirtier. That's what I'm saying. Damn, this man only has one line for everything. What a nerd. He doesn't even have cool lines like the real Bargist. The real Bargist. Yeah, he is fake Bargist, as we all know. He is human Knight Bargist. The reverse. The reverse of Fairy Knight Gawain. Human Knight Bargist. That's how this works. He's too base to talk a lot. I don't like Gawain. I think he's just boring. Okay, I was about to make a really bad joke that I should not make. I really should make that joke. That was about to be a really bad joke. I think you guys can infer what that joke was going to be. Let's see if we can get him to 70 with this. I was gonna burn this for mana prisms, but whatever. I got a shit ton of mana prisms just from like the double campaign going on right now. Hello, triple sucks. What the fuck? Come on, game. I need double sucks. There we go. Alright, I need a great success to get him to 70, but I'm probably gonna get a super suck and he's gonna be stuff. Oh, nope. Oh yeah, I got the great suck that I needed. Woo! He's done. Alright, I'm not leveling him to 80 because he's a nerd. He cucked me from the cooler going. Do I have the Game Press guide open? I do not. This is the good thing about having two monitors. I can pull up the Game Press guide on my second one. Game Press. Lost Belt 6. Even though my mic arm is like right in front of it. Anyway, my box is finally free. Except for this. This stack of Hellfires, but we can leave those. So yeah, I pretty much just got done with work, like, not too long ago. So I got home and I was just kind of sitting around waiting to start stream. I probably should have, like, gotten food or something. I probably should have made, like, some top ramen or something, but it'll be fun. I can order food while we're waiting. While we're just reading shit. Okay, we're on fragment 6. Oh, wait, shoot. Hang on. I want to check something. Real quick. Material story. Main records. The fuck is this? Oh, those are the trailers. I'm gonna pull up the FGO guide because I wanna test something. Eventless US. Story release. NA just got Avalon LaFay. I want to test something because I read something online. So we're gonna go into the main quest story here. Where are for Era 1 in Act 12? Okay. That is Section 1. I have made a mistake. Shoot! I made an even bigger mistake. Fucking god damn it. Whatever, it's not a big deal. I'll just reopen the game. It's not like you guys saw anything important there. Oh no, now you guys know I live in Georgia, even though I've said that a million times. I don't give a shit. Okay, I can back out now, though. Oh, it doesn't even take me into the story. Cool. Thanks, game. Right, so I want to test something, because there are... from what I read online, I should be able to change my route from doing this in the material section. I should be able to change my Lost Belt 6 route. That's Lost Belt 5. Lost Belt 6. Alright, so the first choice is in... Yeah, I'm trying to get the red text ending. Apparently in Act 12, you can... How do I get the red text? I just have to select the second option every time, right? Is that what... That's what people told me. I'm not sure if that's correct. I just have to select the second option. I just have to not... Like, at every point, I have to not trust Oberon, is what people told me. Yeah, I might... I don't think I'm... Am I on that path? I might be. I don't think I'll know until... Okay. I don't know how you know until, but... Right, so it's going to take me here. Here it is. This is the thing that takes you... That teaches you. Cool. Okay. So that's the first option. Alright. Okay, so now I can return to materials. From what I read, going into the materials menu and actually reading this actually does change your route for some reason, because this game is coded weird. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I actually am on the route already, because I chose this option. Oh yeah, so I was... Do you have to select, like, even if you select the wrong option once, does that completely fuck over your chance of getting the red texts? If you select the wrong option once, because I selected that option. This is really weird, and it's not properly documented is kind of my issue with this. If it was properly documented, I would actually kind of, like, I would think, oh, this is kind of cool, but people barely know that this is a thing. Alright, now let's actually go and read. I got the red text and I was doing it by complete chance. Yeah, but us in NA kind of have, like, the foresight to know certain things. So it's a lot easier to get the red text if you just have, like, the little bit of knowledge. That first one is the only one I can see people kind of being like, hang on. That first one's the only one I can kind of see when they're messing, when you have to, like, suss out that, wait, why was Oberon planning for so long? Hey, don't spoil it, he's a villain, god damn it. Bay Era 400, back when Britain's Tree of Emptiness still stood and intact and whole. Mash was enjoying a peaceful respite with Ace and Totoro at their forest camp. Though still bewildered by how simultaneously similar and different her surroundings were, she told her new companions everything she could about her experiences in Fairy Britain. You know what Oberon's Third Ascension reminds me of? Spoiler for Persona 4. Persona 4 spoiler, if you don't want to hear this. Go ahead and skip past this. Let me see if I can find the face. What the fuck is this? That's not what I meant to find, but okay. He reminds me a lot of Adachi. From Persona 4. He's got, like, that kind of same smile when he goes crazy. I can't find the exact face. Whatever. Adachi from Persona 4, if you've played that, you haven't seen it, but I don't think you watch the streams of it either. So that's everything I know about the Isle of Britain, the land of the Fae. Does that help? Ace, is there something wrong with her? Don't be rude, Totoro. She isn't lying. She's telling us about the distant future. What? Okay, so she recognizes that Mash is from the future. Neat. Forgive me, I'm still processing everything you've told me. Yeah, the guy from the True meme. No, it's okay. I can't blame you for thinking of us that way. Anyway, does this mean you believe me about coming here from the future, Isk? Is this how you pronounce Isk, by the way? Because I've been pronouncing it that way. I'm gonna look this up because I might be pronouncing it wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. Oh, how the fuck do you pronounce this? What the fuck? How can I not find this? I know it means ash, but how the hell do I pronounce it? What the fuck? It's pronounced Tonalico. Her name is Ass. What is this? How do I pronounce this sound in American IPA? How do I pronounce this?
Ash.
Oh, it's literally pronounced Ash. Her fucking name is Ash. I can't believe it. Castoria's Ash Ketchum. Part of me doesn't want to believe it, especially regarding the Child of Prophecy. You said she's a savior reborn, the next fairy destined to save Britain. If there's such a person in the future, that means, well, it means I'm going to fail. Yeah, and there's no way Ash is going to fail this time. I just realized Totoro's her Pikachu. She's going to bring priest. She's going to bring peace to Britain. You'll see. This Mirror Clan fairy doesn't know what she's talking about. You're right, Totoro. I do have to make sure I succeed this time. You'll help me, won't you? You bet I will. I'm always happy to help girls who are doing their best. You said your name's Mash, right? You've got bad luck showing up when you did. If you want my help, you're going to have to wait until I finish making Ash happy. Fucked up looking Pikachu. I mean, she's kind of got like, oh, she's kind of skitty-ish, yeah. I was going to say she's more like an evolution, really. Mash, if you don't have anywhere else to go, you can stay with us. But if you do, I'd like you to promise me one thing. If you want to return to your own time, you shouldn't say anything else about the future. She didn't like that. Damn. I can't believe it. I mean, Skitty's cute, and Habatrot's cute. She should feel proud. Take pride in your Pikachu-looking ass. Something like that. I doubt anything you say or do here will have any effect on the era of the High Queen. But there could be fairies here in the Fae era, where the Trail of Emptiness is still intact, whose destinies could end up warped. Huh? So nothing I do here will have any effect on the era of the High Queen? What do you mean by that? Hold it, Mash. That's getting into the future again, right? Oh, right. Of course. I shouldn't even be talking about the era of the High Queen anymore, should I? That's right. I'm saying this more to protect your destiny than ours. When you go back to your own time, you can't bring any knowledge that would create a paradox. The larger the paradox, the larger the resulting gaps in your memory will be. You don't want to lose your precious memories, right? So it's better if you avoid discussions of the future as much as possible. That being said, I really have to question this High Queen Morgan's judgment in handling calamities by sending them back to the past. To play the shitty games that suck ass. If you hadn't defended the calamity of Norwich in the future, then he would have found that giant hand thing you told us about on the beach instead of you, right? Talk about a close call. If it had been that thing we encountered, we might have lost the Knight of Londinium who finally just appeared. I like how I made a angry video game nerd reference and you made a Samurai Jack reference. We truly are two peas in a pod. Thanks to you and the Soul Person saving us from that battle. Our own battle should go much more smoothly. Oh, thank you for the clip. I'm sorry, is that clip called Vein Flaccid Horseradish? I don't like that term. What year is it right now? Oh, the War of Summer happened in Fae era 10,000. The only war that took place in the year 2000 was the Yard dispute between the Earth and the Wind clans back when Britain was a lot smaller than it is now. Let's get out of our hot horsecock. Oh, wait, I think I understand. Those year numbers must be backwards. In the time Mash is from, they probably count the Fae era years backwards starting from the first year of the era of the High Queen. It may keep things simpler if we just talk about past events in terms of how many years ago they happened. The War of Summer just took place 1600 years ago, which would make it Fae era thousand from your perspective, Mash. It was a massive invasion perpetrated by Ireland, the Isle of Shadows. Oh shit, Shisho was here? It was the second attempt by the northern fairies to invade Britain. They were led by Queen Mab, who worked her human army like slaves. That was a really close call, wasn't it, Totoro? It sure was. They almost killed every cran in Britain. I don't know what we would have done if it hadn't been for you and the Black Knight. Right, Black Knight? What the fuck? Who is this guy? How long has he been here? Ash managed to buy us some time, but if she'd really wanted to wipe out the clans, there was nothing we could have done to stop her. But then, just as Mab was on the verge of victory, she proposed a truce out of nowhere. She then went on to occupy the vacant throne left behind by the Rain clan in Orkney, and became the lord of the entire northern region. He's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Yeah, I realized. By the way, may I ask who that is? This is Sir Black and oh, I'm sorry. I want to do an Ash impression, but I don't think I can do one. I don't think I could pull off a convincing Tara Strong impression. Okay, I know this isn't the case, but I like for some reason I thought it'd be really funny if this guy was fucking Agravain. He's not Agravain, but it'd be funny. No, we've established that Totoro is Pikachu. Black Knight is Brock. Oh, I guess in this case he'd be Misty. It's a weird looking Misty. All we have to do is make sure the coronation goes smoothly. No, she's my neighbor, Totoro. I guess that's true. If this doesn't work, then nothing will. After 10,000 years of fighting, the clans have finally agreed to live peacefully under Britain's new king. Though I still find it hard to believe that a human of all people succeeded at unifying the 5 clans. Still, I suppose it makes sense, since fairies would never submit to another fairy's rule. If only we'd realized it sooner. Wait, hold on, did you just say Britain has a king? And a human, no less? That's right, Mab's still grumbling about it though, says she's a much better choice for Britain's king than some human. Well, you know how proud Mab can be, Totoro. And that's not even mentioning what happened with the War of Summer. But anyway, we're getting off track. Right now, Mash, we're in what you would call Fae Era 400. Fairies hate other fairies? I can't believe it. Fairy racism. I know Uther is human, so he only has 10 more years left at most. Oh, it's Uther. What the So does that mean his heirs will inherit the throne for a few generations until Morgan emerges to assume the throne in 400 years? Is that even possible? I guess you don't know either, huh, Ash? Still, at least it sounds like this new king is successful at keeping peace between the clans. After all, in the Fair Britain I know, there's almost no interclan warfare whatsoever. I'm sorry, there I go talking about the future again. That one was fine, Mash. It's still within the margin of error. Anyway, there's still peace in the future, That's good to hear. Up until now, Britain has been plagued for millennia with endless turf wars between the clans. I can't believe it! The fairies are all playing Splatoon! Tish. I should play Splatoon 2, or 3. I want to play Splatoon. But I don't have a Pro controller. I did get my Twitch pay this month, and I thought about using it to get a Pro controller. But ultimately, I thought it'd be better if I spend that money on art. You're a fae now, you're a furry now. Splat blah 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 tune. I remember that commercial. It's ingrained in my brain. But now that Mab's marrying Uther to unify their nations, the two of them together might just be invincible. Though I do feel just a little bad for Mab since Uther so obviously loves you, Ash. Don't be silly, Totoro. Of course he doesn't. Besides, once I see Uther take the crown and accept the bone bell from the clans, I'm going to go back to paradise. I think Uther and Mab make a great couple, too. I'm sure the two of them ruling together will bring peace to Britain for the next 400 years. Sure. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still need to ensure the coronation in Londinium goes smoothly. Why do I hear comedy music? Insert It's Always Sunny theme. Why aren't you using the cathedral in Salisbury for that, Ash? Isn't there far more history to be found there? Londinia might be an invincible fortress, but it still smells of blood. It's bound to attract Moors. If you ask me, Salisbury is still the safer choice. Maybe, but Salisbury is also closer to the pit. That place worries me more. No one in Britain knows what's at the bottom of the pit. No, the fairies of Britain fear it too much to even go near it. I'm the only one who can investigate what's inside, but it's much too deep for me to do so alone. If only there were someone brave and strong with magical energy to match a fairy. Someone who wasn't from Britain but was still willing to help. Then I could go investigate it, right? Now. Ash, what the fuck? What happened? Also, that is very weird capitalization. How did this happen? Oh, you didn't know the song? I had it because I used it as a bit in one of my videos. Of course, we do have someone like that now. Hooray! Change of plans, everyone. We're going to the pit right now. Mash and I are going to finally uncover the truth behind the greatest mystery in Britain. I've never seen that Hobbitrot expression before. Oh, I'm sorry, Totoro. I should call her by her street name. How many quartz do I got? I never watch Always Sunny. I keep telling myself to, but now I have a YouTube backlog because of Java class. I've never seen Always Sunny. I just know that the song is from that. Again, I only use the song. I used the song in a bit, so that's why I knew it. Oh, I have a boss coming up soon. Oh, it's that dude. It's the man, the myth, the legend. Rango? I've never seen Rango. I think I've seen like the ending of it. Tentacle's Bell of Pilgrimage, which I've been hearing constantly for 16 years, rings in the distance. It's a crude, roughly hewn bell that looks nothing like the bells it's based on. It embodies the wish that the child of prophecy will one day grow strong and set off on her journey. On her gurney. Tentacle is a coastal village located north of Cornwall. I don't like the name Cornwall. Cornwall is weird. Sorry, I'm just checking stuff to make sure that nothing came through. Tentacle is a coastal village. Okay, well, I already got that. It's a small, insignificant place. Both the High Queen and the clan heads tend to forget it exists. Castor, I brought you a new book. It's about etiquette for upper-class fairies. They really did name her... This person really did fucking name her child Castor. Damn, you must hate your kid. How much do you have to hate your kid to name them Castor? Let's see. Do you mind if I put the table here? Read 6.3. Oh, good. I can't wait. By the way, have your Fey markings grown yet? You'll be 16 years old in only 2 more years, you know. I'm getting a little worried. Your journey is going to be hard enough as it is. I see you're working hard again today, Castor. You are so diligent, dedicated, and innocent. I don't think that last one is a good thing. I don't think it's a spoiler to say that they fucking mistreated a child. I mean, well, 1, they named their child Castor, and 2, they kind of just thrust this entire prophecy thing onto her and gave her crippling anxiety. So yeah, I think that they did mistreat this child just a little bit. The other fairies can learn a thing or two from you. Just seeing you in action fills us with hope. Oh, it's a lot worse. Oh, I can't wait to hear about how her life was awful. Still, I'm afraid it's going to be difficult to pay this year's tax. Thankfully, we should be able to squeak by thanks to all your help. But at this rate, I'm worried Tentacle may cease to exist by the time you turn 16. What are we going to do? Why must you be so very... So very what? Finish that sentence. Finish that sentence, bastard. I swear, none of these fairies have any tanks. I guess that's what happens when you've lived past your prime. Well, there's nothing wrong saying when you don't like something. In fact, you should say so. Don't you agree, Castor? I mean, you don't want anyone treating you differently just because you're the child of prophecy either, right? So come on, let's do something fun. The Elder's not going to mind if you just hang out for a little while. Did you hear there's a merchant caravan coming this way from the East Road? Maybe we can get musical instruments from Gloucester. If you have any, I'm sure they sell them to you. I mean, you're the child of prophecy. Oh, have you been growing? One of the older fairies was saying you grow and change over time, unlike the rest of us. It's so weird to think about, but I guess it's better that way. With the magical energy you have now, you couldn't even survive against a single black dog. So hurry up and grow as much as you can, okay? Until then, we'll keep you safe. Just from like the things you're saying in chat, I'm beginning to realize that like that entire scene is a little sussy because unlike almost every other NPC, we didn't see them. I don't feel good about that. Why do you have to specify that the dog is black? How do we know this is not racially motivated? They're fairies, so honestly, it probably is racially motivated. Hey, Fade Echo. Hey, Iris. I can't wait till we discover that they're all alive and that they were just fucking around. Night, Iris. His voice was like thunder. It was the first time I'd heard a truly powerful fairy roar with anger. I was too scared to even try to fight. All I could do was run away by myself crying. Aw, she crying. I wish they were alive for real, for real. Okay, they're dead. Cool. Hey, it's her grandpa. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I wish I could have stayed there myself. You get to kill them myself? What? We kill them? I don't know how I genuinely don't know how the story is going to develop from here. I know certain important story beats, but I just don't know like a lot of the things filling them in between. It only took half a day to make it back to Salisbury. This new carriage is so much easier to pull. And now that we're fighting against the Queen, I have no intention of obeying the speed limit anymore. At this pace, we could make it back to Londinium before sunset. What would you like to do? I think I need a little bit of a break, man. Seconded. I need to get out before my poor back and butt shatter completely. Insert I'll break your back joke here. I could use a breather too. I might be getting a little motion sick. Then why don't we rest up at Mike's restaurant? I've been wanting to talk to him about something anyway. How about you, Percival? I'm going to continue on to Londinium. I'm sure the Child of Prophecy will be welcome in Salisbury, but I don't think the same can be said for the commander of the Round Table Army. Huh? What are you talking about, Percival? There's a resistance movement in Salisbury too, right? Why don't you just work together? It's not that simple. The Round Table Army and the Salisbury Rebel Army are different organizations. They may be similar, but their goals aren't quite the same. Especially since Aurora is still publicly presenting herself as being on the Queen's side. If she did anything to hint that she's sympathetic to the Round Table Army, she'd be squished like a bug, clan head or not. Guess that's true, yeah? But ain't it kind of a bad look to just be sitting on the sidelines at that point? Foreshadowing. Not at all, Lord Mormasa. I wouldn't expect Lady Aurora to choose anything else. Anyway, Kundry's telling me she has plenty of energy, so I'm going to go on ahead to Londinium. Oh god, they're singing. I'm not singing this. You're a star, Ultria. A bona fide star. Well, I'd just as soon not be if it means having pancakes with my face on them. The worst part is, they're prettier than I am. I swear, what is it about Rin Clan fairies that make them so good at getting under your skin? Da Vinci, you're finally back. Where were you? You said you were only going to be gone a little while, but it's been over 2 weeks. Oh, but never mind that. The important thing is you're back. I've got so many things I want to show you. I made a whole new menu. I've been getting along better with the Wind Clan fairies. And I'm even hanging out with humans now. It's been really busy, but I'm having so much fun. He's my favorite NPC. Mike is my favorite NPC. I love Mike. Still, don't you think you might be trying a few too many things at once? You're the kind of fairy who concentrates best when you're on your own, so I think you'd be better off sticking to one thing at a time. Mike ended racism. It would be a dude named Mike. After all the amazing things you taught me, Da Vinci, everything else just pales in comparison. Sheesh, how can I scold you after a compliment like that? Sorry, Sol, but I need to stop by the kitchen and taste test Mike's new recipes. I just hope he hasn't used any overly strange seasonings this time. By all means, take your time. We'll just be resting up in the back. Nice to see Da Vinci's got a... Da Vinci, not Da Vinci. Well, more of an apprentice, really. She said she got to know him while she was wandering around on her own. It at least means we can come and go as we please. That does make it perfect for having secret meetings here at this quiet little back table. Oberon? Yeah, I've got something serious to discuss. I know you all kept quiet about this after we left the Welsh Woods, and I appreciate your consideration. But time is not on our side. Woodwose's army still has Londinium surrounded. If we're going to defeat them... Yeah? I'm going to need a katana. Would you make me one, Muramasa? Huh? My favorite detail about Oberon is that the moth on his hand keeps changing. It changes based on his ascension, right? Ascension 1 has like a red one, and Ascension 2 has Blanca. Well, not Blanca, just a brown one. Or a silver one. Nope, it doesn't? What? I thought it changes based on his ascension. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, it is based on ascension. Oh, well, no, the red one. What the fuck? Oh, no, it is different. What? Ascension 1 has a red, white, and white none. It keeps changing in first. What? Why? Is that also foreshadowing? Oh yeah, they have a bunch of different butterflies. Yeah, what the frick? That's weird. And he has expression sheets for every single one. Because he's a fairy king, he does what he wants. You didn't know. I noticed that it changed because I noticed that it was different, but I didn't think. I just thought like it was. I just thought it was ascension based. I'm a grown man. I can't keep fighting with a tree branch forever, and your katana's so cool. Do you think it'd be okay if I wore one on my waist too? Are you nuts? You don't carry a katana for looks. Besides, isn't iron dangerous for fairies? Don't worry, it would just be for show. I'd never actually use something like that dangerous. That's worse, you dumbass. He's great. I want to peg him. Okay, you have issues. I'm not gonna help you be a damn samurai cosplayer. The most you're getting out of me is a bamboo sword. Oh, Oberon. Yeah, it's good to see Oberon feeling better again, isn't it, Sol? Yes, it is. It sounds like a joke, but he's really serious about this katana idea. How could you do this to me, Muramasa? You're even stingier than I thought. Did you forget how you only beat Bargus with my help? That's got nothing to do with this. I can't give you a katana when you don't even know how to use one. I gotta admit, you were pretty good in that fight, though. When you said you weren't much good in a fight earlier, were you just being modest? The trash kiss that leaves deep in all Miltrilla Simpson's awakening. Please end me. Unfortunately, I don't think I can. Well, yes and no. I don't like pain, and my abilities make me much better at serving in a support role. Plus, I didn't really want to draw attention away from the Child of Prophecy. If she thought her companions were more capable than she was, Ultra would probably have slunk back to Tentacle a long time ago. So I decided to avoid the limelight until she started feeling a little more confident. Good point. I probably would have just gone back to Tentacle if you had, yeah. See? At any rate, that was my one foray into combat. I wasn't myself back there. The foreign mage is supposed to guide the Child of Prophecy. Jesus. The Child of Prophecy, not me. I'm not going to overstep my bounds anymore. From here on, this battle is for the two of you to fight. Besides, now that Welsh Forest has been burned down, well, my part in all this is probably just about over. Oberon? Guys, Mike just told me some big news. Huh? What's with all the long faces? Did you already hear about it from a patron or something? No, we haven't heard anything. What's this all about, Da Vinci? Well, some of the refugees from Norwich who escaped to Salisbury headed off to Londinium this morning to join the Round Table army. Ooh, shit. Is it because we defeated Gawain? Yep, apparently news of her defeat has already made its way across Britain. I have an idea or two of who might have gone around spreading that rumor, but never mind that for now. The important thing is that people are starting to really put their faith in the Child of Prophecy now. The enemy thinks the Round Table army is just going to stay holed up in Londinium, but if we can muster up enough fighters to go on the offensive, we can defeat Woodwoes before the Queen sends reinforcements. Exactly, though only if we keep getting more fighters from across the country. And if we're going to make that happen, we've got only one option. Can you do this for us, Oberon? Of course. Besides, you guys have already met the criteria Aurora laid out. All that's left now is for her to hold up her end of the deal. So let's go get your reward for saving Norwich. We're going to ring the bell. Artoria's going to go Super Saiyan 2. Each bell that she rings levels her up just a little bit more. Okay, I don't think this fight has anything on the red text. Does this actually affect red text? Question. Can someone tell me this? Oh shit, we actually do just ring the bell. So Castleria's gonna power up now. Is she gonna glow? I was just reciting poetry when I heard the bell ring all the way outside town, too. It was as crisp and clear as a crunchy carrot. Still, I can't help but worry about how Lady Aurora will be able to keep her position after this. Apparently, she plans to tell the Queen that we broke in and rang it while she was away. We'll just have to trust that Aurora's diplomatic skills will be enough to carry her through such an obvious lie. Still, even if the Queen does start treating her as an enemy, so long as she can maintain plausible deniability until we defeat Woodwell's army, we can then send Round Table army troops out to Salisbury to keep her safe in case the Queen's army shows up. Ugh. And besides, Artoria's rung 2 bells now. Even I can tell that her aura is incredible. Everything from her strength to her power to her destructive force has increased like 1 billion times over. Just so you know, I'm the strongest fairy ever now. Not even Vargas can stand a chance against me. Oh man, I can't believe you actually said that. I was so impressed. You think? I don't remember saying anything like that, but you really think so? What do you think, Sol? Oberon, could I take Baggy one-on-one now? Not likely. You're probably just a bit stronger than Tristan now, but Vargas is tough even without her gifted name. She still has at least 10 times the strength and skill you do, so taking her on alone would be suicide. Right, of course, it's not like I was any better than trash to start with after all. Now, that's being way too hard on yourself. Oh god, sorry, I'm full of gas. I haven't eaten anything. For example, both human and fairies alike are born with a set number of nerves. But in your case, instead of getting stronger through training like most people, you've gotten stronger because of an increase in the number of nerves you have. That doesn't sound like it makes sense. It's completely unprecedented and makes you very, very special. That said, it also raises other questions. I've heard there are 2 kinds of fairies here. The kind whose appearance never changes from the time they're born, and the kind whose appearance changes at every stage of their life. By this point, I'm pretty sure you're the latter type, but there still aren't many past examples of a fairy's abilities growing this much. Though there have, of course, been cases where a loss, or purpose, or shine has led to a fairy losing magical energy. So how do you feel about these developments, Ultria? I wish I knew the answer to that myself. Well, maybe it's just because I'm the Child of Prophecy. I need some sort of edge if I'm really going to fulfill my calling. Haha, that does make sense. If a mediocre fairy like you is going to defeat a genius like Morgan, you pretty much have to cheat to stand a chance. Well, what about you then, Oberon? How good a fighter are you anyway? I didn't have a chance to see you in the forest, so why don't you show me what you can really do? I already said I'm not going to fight anymore, remember? Besides, who would I even fight? Okay, Muramasa, you're with me. Gareth, you're also with me. Redrabit, you're with me too. Da Vinci, you're with me. And Sol, you're of course with me too. Okay, we have our teams. Let's go, Oberon. I'm going to kick your scrawny ass all up and down this field. Fine then, you'll take my side, right, Sol? Sorry about this. This is completely unfair. We're just like, oh, sorry, Oberon. Oh, do I have to lose this fight, by the way? If I do this, do I lose this fight? Is this fight even winnable? But doing this, you do miss out on Bond, by the way, so maybe do the first one. You lose out on Bond and experience and like QP and stuff if you do this. Oh, what did I just do? You know what? Fine. It's whatever. Someone forgot how Oberon's NP works. I can't believe I forgot how Oberon's NP worked. What did you think of, friendo? I can't believe Oberon's about to die. Oh, Jesus, I keep hitting my mic. Fuck. Okay, I like his extra line. His extra attack line is pretty good. he literally says, "Woo! I'm a speedster." He's the original Tezuo. He's the original Tezuo. Oh my god. Salisbury Belle has been wrong. Now I cannot yet declare this publicly, but as the head of the Wind Clan, I have accepted the Child of Prophecy as a rightful savior of Britain. When she has wrung all 6 spells, the Wind Clan shall make our objectives known to the Queen. Our objections, not objectives. Unfortunately, this also means that the horrors of war will one day reach Salisbury as well. Will you all accept my decision, even if it should bring trouble to our doorstep? Of course, Lady Aurora, you needn't even ask. We cannot trust Queen Morgan with Fairy Britain. We have all been eagerly awaiting for this day a long time. I would expect no less from the guards of Salisbury. Your loyalty pleases me. The Child of Prophecy has returned to Londinium. Her battle with Woodwoes will begin shortly. Things will start to change very quickly all across the land once she has rung Oxford's bell as well. Be sure to set your formation so that you are ready to deploy at a moment's notice. Huh? Or, excuse us, Lady Coral? Our formations are already set. We can leave for Londinium at any time. Shouldn't we go help them fight Woodwoes to show how strong Salisbury truly is? Watch your tongue. This is not your choice to make. Listen to me closely. The Fang clan have long been proud guardians of Britain. The Wind clan will never do battle with them. Our enemies are Morgan the Witch, the Earth clan for their transgressions they have committed, the Queen's supporters in Camelot who gorge themselves on peace, and the humans of the anti-fairy organization who don't know their place. Because of staying at MES Summon, FGO Time Travel, and Fate Samurai Jolter is there, the rule of summoning servants from the modern era is bullshit. Nasu just doesn't not want to sort a roided up harlot innocent to decimate. Jesus. I will not tolerate anyone carelessly putting our fair city in danger. Salisbury will remain neutral until the time is right. Forget about the humans of Londinium. So, is that so Salisbury won't be punished if the Child of Prophecy should happen to lose? That is what I said. I trust there are no objections? Understood. We will not open Salisbury gates to anyone, even refugees from Londinium. Really? I don't see the harm in that, Coral. Lady Aurora? It may be dangerous for us to take in soldiers from the Round Table Army, yes. but civilians from Londinium who took no part in the battle would merely be refugees. It would be improper for me, as the head of a clan, to simply turn aside people from nowhere else to go. Besides, if we were simply to leave the weak to their fates, on what grounds could we object to Queen Morgan's rule? But if we take in refugees, we'll have to fight the Queen before the Child of Prophecy can complete her pilgrimage. It's okay, Coral. It won't be a problem. You saw Ultria for yourself, right? She's strong enough now to keep Niam safe. Plus, she has Oberon and Sol with her as well. That said, if the Round Table army were somehow to fall in spite of all that, then the time for us to remain on the sidelines will have ended. For we will be honor-bound to protect the lives and freedoms of any fairies and humans who come from Londinium seeking refuge. Wow, that's so generous of you, Lady Aurora. Harlan Edison is a guy that famously hated humans, and his most famous book, his NP No Doubt, is about the undying human nature trapped in an inescapable hell where they are immortal and made to suffer forever, and the way out was literally finding a way to die. Cool. Interesting. What are these inferior creatures saying? There's no possible way you could protect Salisbury or Lady Aurora by yourselves. Ugh, it's no use. I know humans were worthless. All I can do now is hope the Child of Prophecy succeeds. I hope she's able to ring all the bells of pilgrimage before it comes to time to fight the Queen. Coral is racist. We have established all fairies are racist. This surprises no one. If you're a fairy, you're just racist. I'm sorry. That's how things are in this world. Bro, there was a 13-minute chapter coming up. I hate this game. Oh, we're back in Londinium. Yay. Oh, there are 3 waves and one with a berserker. Oh, is Artoria powered up to level 100 now? Yeah, she is. Cool. Oh, funnily enough, this comp would work. Let's just do Morgan, I guess, yeah. Alright, while this is loading, I'm gonna go grab a Coke real quick. Ah, hello. Okay, I'm back. Um, before we continue, I'm going to see if I can. How the fuck do I do this? How do I use this thing? Sorry, give me a second here. I'm trying to like order a pizza. How the fuck do I use this thing? We have like a card that gives us a free pizza, so I'm trying to figure out how the fuck we use it. I have to activate my card. Just tell them tell them the code in the bottom left and show them the card. Do I have to call them to order a pizza? I don't want to fucking call anyone to order a pizza. Can I like do this shit online? Okay, we're gonna before we continue, welcome to the newest episode of Grand Orders a Pizza. Wait, what fucking CE do I have on her? Oh, I have summer anniversary on her. Okay, let's go. Delivery to my house at this address. This zip code. There we go. Oh shoot, no. Fuck. Okay. Oh, I always forget to use this skill, because I keep thinking that that skill doesn't have anything to it. But nope, that skill is actually a little bit important in how Morgan works. Which email did I use for this? Oh, it worked. Cool. Whoosh. I did not pick a good hand for this. Okay. Coupons. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we got this card thingy that is supposed to like, from what they say, it helps nonprofits. So like you order a pizza and then you get a free one. But apparently it doesn't work with online orders, and I'm not calling them. So that's cool. How dare you try to get me to call and talk to someone physically? How fucking dare you? Well, whatever. I got a Coke. Oh, bye, bye, Koyan. Damn, she literally erased Koyan from existence there. Oh, cool. I didn't get a single Morgan card there. It's fine. We got good old Bargus here to clean things up. But just for good measure. Just for good measure. Look at that 50% refund. What a good servant. Oh, cool. Morgan is a Bond 5. Oh, right. I forgot. We don't get the line unlocked text because that line is unlocked once you beat this Lost Belt. So, cool. Oh, dear lord. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I didn't mean to burp into the mic. I can't believe you managed to make it down before sundown, but man. Is it just me or are there way more people here now than before? It's not just you. There have been people pouring in from the east and south gates since morning. And it's all because you guys beat a Tom Lin. I couldn't believe the news when I heard either. I'm glad you're back all safe and sound. I wasn't worried you wouldn't make it, but it's still good to see you're all well. Thanks for coming to greet us, guys. No problem. I like that you're so polite. First of all, are all these new fairies and humans here because... That's right, they're all from Norwich. Some want to join our army, others just want to live here. Even this is only about half of everyone who showed up. There were so many that we had to have the rest stay at Norwich for the time being. That's right, I managed to sneak some inside Londinium under cover of night yesterday, but that won't work again. Hey, Pepperon. Now that Woodwose is sending out patrols, the rest will have to come once this battle's over, right? Pepe, you're here too. Of course, son. Almost time for the final battle, isn't it? So I thought, why just sit around in Norwich waiting for a report when I could come see the action for myself? Thanks for coming, Pepe. It's good to have you here. Oh, no. You shouldn't go thanking me just yet. I have my own goals after all. I'm really just using you as bait here. Once the fightings begin in earnest, you're staying in Londinium until it's over, right? And if Beryl knows where his targets is, he's bound to turn up sooner or later. For some reason, I can just tell when and where he'll try to strike. He loves going after his victims when their guard is down, right after they've won a hard battle. So you're both cut from the same dirty cloth, huh? Well, as long as this gets him out of our hair, you won't hear me complaining. But don't go taking any serious risks, alright? If you die now, we're gonna have to go through the rigmarole of unifying Norwich again. Oh my, you're worried about me, Muramasi? That makes me coming to Britain all the more worthwhile. Don't be an idiot. Since I'm the Child of Prophecy's bodyguard right now, I'd rather just be dealing with you than Spriggan. Sure thing, hun. Whatever you say. Alright, since I'm technically affiliated with Chaldea, maybe it's time I got down to serious business. Percival, Altria, Sol, and Da Vinci. Would you come to the war room with me? I have a proposal for what comes after the prophecy. After the prophecy? We didn't really think about that at all. Let me get right to the point. This Lost Belt isn't like the others. It's not going to go away, even with its Tree of Emptiness destroyed. It was never part of human history long enough to be pruned away in the first place. Rather, this world is just as strong as proper human history. A new human history, not an empty one. Ironic that fantastical creatures like fairies became their own human history, isn't it? So you're saying this place isn't a lost belt, but a lost world, huh? I can buy it. Britain's Tree of Emptiness may have burned down during the attack on Olympus, but it had long since stopped functioning. I think this lost belt escaped the Tree of Emptiness's cosmic fantasy about 2019 years ago. The first year of the era of the High Queen, when Morgan began ruling Britain. It's not the Tree of Emptiness keeping this lost belt going, it's Morgan herself. But that also means once we defeat her, this lost belt will go back to the way it was. And that should mean it will eventually be pruned away just like the others. That's true, at least for Britain, but not for its residents. In the other lost belts, the fate of the people who lived here were inextricably tied to their surroundings. But that's not the case for this lost belt. If nothing else, we can be sure that the fairies who were born during the era of the High Queen won't disappear even if they leave this lost belt. Really? You mean they can immigrate? That's right, humans who were made, and I mean born in the land of Fae, can only live here. But if they wanted to, the fairies of this land could immigrate to proper human history. Now do you get it? There's a possible future where you can all live together in peace and harmony. Oh shit. I can't wait for that to not happen, because we're gonna kill everyone. What's that all mean, Da Vinci? It means that even if defeating Morgan results in this lost belt disappearing, you could still survive even if you came with us to the outside world. At least, once we figure out how to get past that wall of light. Yep, you could either disappear with this place, or start a new life in proper human history. We're not gonna save anyone, are we? They're just setting this up as like a thing like, oh man, we can all live together in peace and harmony. And then like, like 10 minutes later, everyone's dying and bleeding out on the floor, and Castorio's like, yeah, I don't think I should go outside. That's exactly what's gonna happen, too. You could abandon this whole Child of Prophecy thing and just leave right now. There's a whole other life waiting for you on Chaldea's storm border if you want it. I'm kind of amazed you said that, Pepe, especially with Percival standing right here. Oh, I wouldn't have said it at all if Percy hadn't been here. I've already told him about proper human history, the Lost Belt, Chaldea, and the Trees of Emptiness. That's why I just told you, Sol, and Altria about this as well. I wanted to get this all out in the open, so there'd be no hard feelings. Pretty fair of me, right? How do you feel about this, Percy? But if Altria wants to stop being the Child of Prophecy, that's entirely her choice. I knew Percival respected women. He's too strong to not. Percival is a woman respecter. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at things. I still gotta order my pizza. Really, I chose to build a roundtable army on my own. Nobody forced me to do it, and I don't intend to force anyone else to join. And besides, I really don't deserve to be their commander, not after some of the things I've done. So please believe me when I say you don't need to give up. What? What was that? You don't need to give up you want for us? I think they missed out a word there. I think what they meant to say was you don't need to give up what you want for us, but you don't have to give up you want for us sounds equally as funny. Besides, now that we know, we can still help the fairies of Britain escape to the outside world even without defeating the Queen. And isn't just knowing that's an option a big step forward for Fairy Britain, not toward? Well, yeah, I guess so. But I still don't think that's good enough. Morgan will never just sit back. Fuck. Sorry, that was the coke coming back up. Oh dear lord. Could you guys hear that, by the way? That was a very large burp. If we're going to really save Fairy Britain, the fairies of Britain, there's no getting around the fact that we'll have to defeat Morgan Le Fay. Where'd the Le Fay part come from? I'm pretty sure that means the fairy in the Legend of King Arthur. Fae, the Fae part changed over time to Fae in modern day English, although I haven't seen a single other fairy call Morgan that since I've been here. I see, so you want to defeat Queen Morgan just like the prophecy said, huh, Altria? Looks like I'm with you to the bitter end then. If, as a cryptor, I'm going to settle things with Beryl, then I guess as Soul's nosy senpai, I have a right to interfere in your affairs too. Okay, that's enough serious talk for now, and while I trust this goes without saying, for the record, if Altria plans to continue on her path as a Child of Prophecy, we'd best keep this conversation between ourselves. It wouldn't be very good for morale if the rebels found out they could just escape the world itself, would it? Ooh. All right, so we've found out that everyone can leave, and I can't wait for it ending up that no one leaves. Everyone stays and everyone dies. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna order a pizza real quick. Build my pizza. Hand tossed. Cheese normal. Beef and salami. No, not salami, pepperoni. Can I add a side of ranch? Why would I want a side of ranch? No thanks. Can I just... I can't copy that. Okay, cool. Beef, pepperoni. Add order. Sorry to, like, just stop playing the Lost Belt in the middle of this. Well, we've got a really big chapter coming up. This chapter is 14 minutes long. So I would like to, by the end of this, get my pizza. Done with this coupon. All right. We're done, right? Check out. Where's my wallet? Because I don't want to use my PayPal for this. Okay, let's get back into the reading. Okay, let's discuss matters as they stand. Continue checkout. We may have more soldiers to work with thanks to the volunteers from Norwich, but we can't develop them right away. Alright, I think I've been reading a lot right now. I think we could take a little bit of a break from reading. Besides, they're just discussing war tactics right now, so we can just kind of like skip over a lot of this. They'll likely need more training, and it will take them time to solution. Well, sure, it'd be foolhardy to send over 100 new troops into combat without any practical training. Sorry, I think I was the one who did this. I physically did this. Instead of making a surprise attack on Woodwose' army. That would be the safest option if we had the time to take it. Oh, shoot. My expressions might be going a little crazy right now. Ignore that. What expression am I showing right now? I'm embarrassed. Aw, I'm embarrassed that I'm ordering a pizza. I'm sorry, chat. You know, I guess I'd talk about it. Work on the VTuber model is going well. I'm having... I asked a question, but I don't think I'll get a response this weekend. Oh shoot, I think I'm back to blushing. There we go. That should fix it. Never mind, I'm gonna be happy now. What? What the hell did I do? It appears I have inputted something wrong here. Place my order. There we go. Okay, I've got my pizza coming. They're gonna be 3D. I'm not gonna be 3D, but I'm gonna be 2D and moving. I'm gonna be in motion. You guys are gonna be able to see my tits jiggle and jiggle live. Oh no, some motherfucker named Todd is working on my order. Along with Etoile and Kenwood's platoons, take a day to sneak around behind the enemy's forces. Let's see. Ready? I'll send out my cover. You know, Umbesh would was himself and take him out. I'm not a huge fan of this strategy, but exploiting that weakness is our best move. Oh, Jesus. That's right. Speaking of tits, collab with Burbo on the female half of the titty tier list. Wait, is she doing that? That's a thing she's doing? I haven't heard about this. Or do you want me to do a titty tier list? Because I can. I don't got an issue with doing that. I mean, if she would have me. If she's doing it, if she would have me, I'd love to. And if you want me to do it, I can, and I would love to have her on. We can compare our tastes. What if we went with you? I appreciate the offer, but you'll see, we'll be marching upstream through the river. Since none of you are used to... Wait, who is going to kill Woodwose? Is he going to do it? Oh, that's not going to go good. Holy Booba War. Oh, good. Percival's going to fucking die. Percival's going to die, isn't he? She asked Babylon Knight to help her on the male half of the titty tier list and said she needed someone to collab with on the female half. Oh, dude, I'd be down. I'm not always at her streams. I have work and shit to do, man. Come on. But clip it and send it to her. If you need someone, if you need someone to rate female titties, Grand Soul Freak, Titty Connoisseur is available. There we go. FGO streamer lore. I may be a half-wit with a perpetual princely smile plastered across his face, but even I fly into a rage if you burn down my domain. But uh-oh, Oberon doesn't play fair. The trap he planted in the wood makes a mess of Bargus' shin. Why are you sitting on that desk with a quill pen? Oh, it's you, Soul. I'm just writing in my diary. I have an atrocious memory, so I always write the day's events as entertainingly as possible. What about you? Why did you come to the war room when no one else was around? Did you feel so guilty about the festivities going on at the town plaza that you thought you could escape up here? You can tell. You're worried about Mash, right? I get it. It's easy not to think about her during a battle, but at times like this you can't help it. I know I keep saying this, but you and Mash will see each other again. I guarantee it. Oh. That's why she knows that. Okay, I see. I can't tell you where she is or how she's doing, but I can tell you she's with someone trustworthy. A heroic spirit from proper human history who you've both met before. All you have to do is help Altria. That's the quickest way you'll be reunited with Mash. But I thought Morgan had taken Mash prisoner. I mean, Mash, he's still in the Chaldea, sure. Looks like no one else is listening right now, so I guess I can tell you this much. Yeah, Morgan teleported Mash, but she sent her somewhere not even Morgan herself can touch her. Morgan can't capture anyone. All she ever does is send them off somewhere else. But that's nothing an outsider like you needs to worry about. All you guys have to do is defeat her. As for me, all I care about is my bride. I'm helping you all as part of helping her. After all, you can't have a happy bride without a handsome groom, right? So that was a fucking lie. So I can't have you dying on me, for both my and Mash's sakes. Because my dream is to see off 100 happy brides. So what number is Mash? Mash makes one. I don't know about the Habitrot from proper human history, but my dream started with Mash. If you know any servants who are worried about planning a wedding, you'd be doing them a favor by introducing me to them. Aw, man, you know what's kind of messed up? Habitrot was made before Summer Bryn. It would have been a nice little lore thing if Habitrot was the one who made Summer Bryn's outfit. Oh god, why am I... I'm dying. Habitrot servants are basically ghosts. I don't know how you will achieve that. I mean, ghosts can get married. I mean, Shiro and Saber probably try to get married. I don't know, but Saber doesn't have any papers or registration, so I don't know. I'm just saying there are a lot of people out there willing to fuck ghosts. Oh no, they're introducing an NPC without a blank face. Oh no. Oh no. This can't go well. This can't go well. Do you not know my name's Gareth? Gareth, huh? What a great name. It's nice and short, and it also sounds really courageous. Thanks, but it's actually just a name I'm going by. Nobody actually gave it to me. He has no name. He isn't important. I don't know, man. Me when the Japanese guy tries to marry a British corpse, but the priest is evil. I mean, when you describe it like that, it sounds like the priest is the good guy. Anyway, you're probably here to see Altria, right? It must have been too hard for a kid to break through the throng of soldiers that were surrounding her in the town square earlier, huh? Wait here. I'll go get her. Nah, we don't want to see her. The Child of Prophecy's already got Percival and the grown-ups. We just want to talk to you. Me? But why would you want to talk? Just come with me, okay? Everyone's waiting for you. What? Don't tug on my sleeve. I'll go with you, okay? I can't wait for this kid to die. Oh no, he's named. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this man. Oh, as if things couldn't get any worse. Oh no. I can't wait. I was gonna make a David Semvoy joke. What if this actually was David just here scoping out the lost belt? Huh? This is the castle smithy, right? Yep, we're helping out Granny because there aren't enough grown-ups to go around. Hey, Nan, I brought her. Come on, do the thing. Yes, I know. Would you mind coming over here, young lady? The children asked me to make you a set of armor. I tried to tell them no, but they weren't having it. Huh? Armor for me? What? Is this a mithril shield? Not even the Queen's Knights get to use these. What were you thinking? I can't accept something so foul. What were they thinking? You should be giving this to Altria. Someone as worthless as me doesn't deserve... Worthless? Well, that's not nice. You don't believe what these children saw in you? He doesn't want to talk to Castoria because she's too close to the Chaldean Master. Based. He's shipping them. They were all abandoned by Norwich, but they scraped together everything they had to buy the materials for me to make this for you. They know you're not Percival or the Child of Prophecy. They were entranced by the sight of your tiny form fighting valiantly on the battlefield. Why'd you gotta call her short, man? Well, do you still insist you're worthless? But I don't even know what kind of fairy I am. I'm just a weird stray. So, what does that matter? Fairies are fairies, right? Who cares how you were born or what your role's supposed to be? You protected Labinium for us. I can't believe it. It's the only person in the entirety of Fairy Britain to not be racist. Of course he's a human, too. The first time you came here, you stood up for Yuri when she was crying because she tripped and spilled the fruit in her basket. You saved Samaria when she went out to look for food and almost got captured by Woodwose's soldiers. Humans who were changed to be kids, like us, have no way of helping out in... Oh, wait, what? These guys are... Oh, these guys were like adults that they just kind of magicked into being kids. But you didn't care about any of that. You still fought as hard as you could to help us. That's why we wanted to thank you. Go on, Samaria. Here you go, Miss Knight. Thank you for saving us all those times. You're always charging headlong into danger, right? We've been worried about you this whole time. That's why we asked Nan to make you this armor, so you wouldn't get hurt anymore. Me? You want me to wear this so I don't get hurt? Even though you guys are covered in bruises? You see, these children don't care at all about what kind of fairy you are. I think it's more like they were forced to never age. Ah. For the Shotokan fairies. And Lolicon, I guess. I always knew Britain was evil. I wasn't of much use to anymore in Norwich either, so I ended up here while I was looking for a place to die. Turns humans to rabbits, so being kids forever kids work. I mean, true. Yeah, humans are weird in this world because, like, again, they don't have a need to like reproduce. So really, they shouldn't have like penises or vaginas. They should just like be barren. Really, there's no reason they should have. Well, no. Well, no. Yeah, there's no reason they should have breasts either. What I'm saying is all humans should just be thin sticks in this world. In Fairy Britain, titties are useless, and this is why this world is evil. Gareth, is something wrong? You don't look very happy. The human forms are still a thing. I mean, yeah, but like they don't reproduce. They just kind of magic them together. Just like in real Britain during this time period, the humans die at 40. What I wouldn't want is to save Britain or anything so grand as that. It really was nothing. The kind of ordinary thing anyone could do. I see. So those are tears of happiness. I'm glad you found people you care about and who care about you. Thanks, Percival. Yeah, they're magically created. They just kind of... Morgan just kind of poofs them into existence. It's a lot worse. Oh, good. I can't wait to see the actual way they grow them. Yeah, sort of. They explain, like, Da Vinci's like, yeah, so humans here are just kind of like homunculi. The only reason they have humans around is because they kind of give them like a power boost just by being near them. And he was Ash the Savior's lover. Wait a minute. No. He's a regular human. He kind of came back to life. I was about to be like, is Percival the Black Knight? But no, that doesn't make sense. I didn't say anything back then because I could tell it wasn't a good time. But you never did tell Artoria and Soul what happened when you fought Lancelot in the Welsh Woods, did you? Back then... I can't read her. I can read her next move, but I'm too slow to guard against it. She's just too fast for human eyes to follow. It doesn't matter, though. You could never hope to catch up to me. My physical capabilities, my magical energies levels, my time, I surpass you in every way. So come on, just give up already. I guess that's too much to ask, though. You never could listen, even when you... What? It's not a spoiler because it's not said. The Black Knight is someone you know? Oh, okay. Someone I know. I'm assuming, like, from this Lost Belt or just in general? Don't use that spear, Percival. It's too much for a human to handle. This is just a hunch, but... Well, you've met them in this Lost Belt. Okay. Who the fuck is it, then? It's gotta be... I'm pretty sure it's gotta be one of the Round Table Knights or something. The player has never interacted with them. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna keep it to myself because I think I know who it is. I'm gonna keep it to myself though. What the hell? Yes, Lancelot and I were actually students at the same place. We trained together for a few years, but that's all. I'm sorry for making you worry over nothing. Now I'm just Percival, commander of the Round Table Army. Lancelot and I are enemies now. We have nothing to say to each other and no intention of holding back. Don't worry, the next time we fight, I'll beat her. Especially since I'm sure you and all the others will be there to help me too. Melusine in her Tokyo Ghoul arc. I've never seen Tokyo Ghoul. We heard all about what you did in Norwich. Not even Morgan could defeat a Moorish the size of a castle. Thank you, but I can't take all the credit for that. I could never have done it without the foreign mage, the knight of... Sheffield, and everyone else who helped us. I like to imagine Castoria actually just had a brain fart there and was desperately trying to remember where Mash came from. She was desperately trying, like, where the fuck did she come from? Where the fuck did she come from? Where the fuck? Thank you, but I'm afraid my magecraft doesn't last very long, so please don't get too far from us. I legit only know the Gon meme and that one sex scene in the manga that almost everyone in my class fabbed to for some reason. I didn't even know that existed, so... Cool. Is it true that you gave both Tristan a verbal beatdown and a physical one? She's killed countless fairies for no reason, and no one's been able to stand up to her since she's the queen's daughter. Every fairy in Britain has been waiting for her to finally get what's coming to her. Now that you've beaten Barghest, I hope you can defeat that horrible Tom Lynn next. Yes, if I get the chance, I certainly will. Besides, I need to face all the Tom Lynn sooner than later. So when the time comes to fight Queen Morgan's daughter, I'll make sure she faces justice for everything she's done. Oh ho, that sounds amazing. I can't wait. You really are the undefeated king, the savior of the battlefield. 3 cheers for the child of prophecy. 3 cheers for Lady Ultra. You know, it's really funny to think about that her name actually is Artoria, but every fairy just keeps getting it wrong. 3 cheers for Lady Ultra. My name is Artoria. Whatever. Same shit, different day. You would never guess Castoria would be unhinged? I knew she was like a kind of country girl, but I just thought she was like really polite. Reading this is making me realize, no, this lady is just a criminal. Her name is Castor. Oh shit, I hit my fucking desk. God damn it. She's legitimately a terrorist. That's the best part. Now I'm glad I keep her in Ascension 1. Ah, god damn it. Her solution is bomb them, then bomb them more. Really, like, she approaches every single situation she ever gets into with just blow them up. Want a screenshot from 6.3? That's my favorite line. Shoot. I want to see it. Like, she has some great lines in this Lost Belt. Yikes, you must have it even worse than I thought. Usually be biting my head off for that remark. That is the wrong thing. What's going on? Something got you so down that you can't even snap at me? Huh? Now you're being all considerate. Right, Muramasa? Feels even worse than you're teasing. That's so? Well, don't let me interrupt your pretty party. Clearly no reason to worry about you. I'm sorry, I was just kidding. Honestly, I know you really are concerned about me. Yeah. Sorry, I was reading the line that Knight sent me. I was Oh my god, she actually Oh lord, that is amazing. I love this. Dude, man, I want to grill Castoria now. What did she say? I mean, it's not really a spoiler, but it does kind of involve like a character that has not appeared yet, but we all know he's gonna appear. So, and like they talk about it and they hint at it throughout the entire thing. So I'll just show it. Free image slot properties. Right, bring this up. Oh Jesus. Fuck, I gotta resize that. Transform. Fit the screen. Boom. This is it. Even Merlin was scared. I mean, there's a spoiler behind it all. I mean, like, I don't care, man. Like, I know Merlin is gonna appear, and like, they hint so much at it, especially because like they just straight up, like, Castoria on several occasions says, "Yeah, I use Merlin Magecraft," and none of us find it odd in the slightest. Like the protagonist generally just doesn't like question. Wait, Merlin? He's here. All right, let me close back Discord. I'm trying to cut out my Discord usage, cause like I feel like I've been using it too much and it's been making me sad. I'll tell you what, no, why not? I don't really. Nah, it's fine. I don't need to know. Like, I'm trying to be less active on Discord. You guys can still ping me if you need anything. Like, I'll be sure to respond if someone wants to talk to me. But just in general, I'm gonna try and stay out of conversations. I even left a server. I didn't give anyone proper warning about leaving that server, so I hope they're like they didn't think anything of it. But I am trying to cut it out. So. Oh, I should move this back down. It's getting hit by the wind. Now, what I'm really worried about is the battle tomorrow. How are we supposed to win if our leader's staring at her feet all glum instead of watching the enemy? I have a message? Oh. Oh, I see. Well, that's too bad. Oh my fucking god, you know what I completely fucking forgot to do? Oh man, I wasted that shit. God damn fuck. Sorry, I'm thinking about another mobile game. It isn't a gacha game, but I totally did just waste all that shit. Ugh, fuck. Well, whatever, it's fine. Not a big deal. I can deal with it. Not gonna get that big a boost that I wanted though, but c'est la vie, as they say in New Mexico. Plus, all these roundtable army people are just a lot more excited about this than I am. I mean, they all have their own important reasons for being here. Some want to fight for fairy and human freedom. Some want revenge on the queen. Some want a better tomorrow. Oh, dear lord. I keep burping. Man, this Coke is fucking killing me. Also, I'm gonna have to run and go sign for my pizza in a minute. So, you guys are gonna have to forgive me when I do that. I mean, I'm only here because I'm the child of prophecy. Sure, I like to fight and I'm good at it, but it's embarrassing being put on so high a pedestal. You're good at it? Granted his Burpo arc. Oh god, no, I'm stealing her I'm stealing her. I'm becoming more like Burb. Nonsense. There's no way anyone who actually likes fighting would have wanted something like that. Even Soul wanting a holy grail was a damn sight better than that. Yo, Daryl, what's up? Guest story would participate in Fart Club? Absolutely. You saw what it was I wanted, Muramasa? Of all the things you could have desired, that was all you wanted? So what was it? What if you were the Child of Prophecy? If you want to act how you think everyone expects, fine, but if no one else is going to say this, I will. Altria, you're not cut out for fighting. But if I quit, I'll be letting everyone down, right? So it's okay. I'll be fine. I know I'm in over my head, and I still have no confidence in my ability to actually pull this off. But I'm sure I can at least figure out how to ring the bells of pilgrimage, so I'm going to keep doing my best to be a good Child of Prophecy. Is that the end of the chapter? How much more more of this chapter is there? Why is this so long? What are you doing up this late, Soul? Everyone's besides the lookouts is sleeping now. I was about to turn in too. Well, if you're having trouble sleeping, do you want to talk about whatever is on your mind? I was just thinking about what Count Peperon told us last night. Oh, that. Okay, I guess this was... I skipped the story because every streamer will just show it to me regardless. I mean, true. The only one who really doesn't do story on, the only one who doesn't do story on stream is Mist. Everyone else does. I wasn't going to do it, but I needed to force myself to read it, so I started doing it. When Pepperoncino said that humans born here can only lie here. Is my pizza man here yet? Which way is he coming from? I think what he really meant to say was humans who are made in Fairy Britain can't survive outside it. You've seen a lot of difference. Yeah, can only lie. All dirty humans from Fairy Britain are liars. They've been corrupted by the fairies and also the British. Well, one of them is the prisons they call human ranches. You do know what's really going on in those places, right? They're factories where humans are made. I'm not the patience to sit through all this text. True. This is killing my voice. At first, I thought they were being made just like homunculi. Oh, great, I get to hear the disgusting way. As I've been studying the humans here, I realize that isn't the case. Every human here is a clone made from rearranging the DNA of one human. Okay, give me a second here. I hate to cut us off right in the middle of something important. But, I need to go get my pizza. I'll be right back, chat. The guy is here. Gotta go get my lunch. I'm back. Okay, I got my pizza. Woo woo. For those of you curious, I got some good old pepperoni and beef. That's my go-to. Even though they started out with only one human for the base material, they were able to come up with hundreds of millions of variations over repeated arrangements and duplications. Enough variations to rival the sheer variety of people found in proper human history. The difference is, humans made here can't reproduce and their lifespans are predetermined. I don't think the lifespan part was intentional. There's probably only so much their cells can take. When I first got to Salisbury, I remember finding it odd that there weren't any elderly humans around. There are plenty of elderly fairies, sure, but no elderly humans. But that alone isn't reason enough to say they can't survive, right? True, the real proof rests in the era that original human was born. The era of the High Queen, Morgan's reign, began after the Tree of Emptiness died. When she took over Britain, it became a lost world instead of a lost belt. A whole other chronicle theoretical phenomenon, basically. That means that anything born in this era could survive in proper human history, too. They grade over each succeeding generation. Yeah, but this is magic bullshit, so I'm guessing that, like, Da Vinci did said that they came up with literally millions and millions of, like, variations of how, like, they can produce humans. So it's not, like, as restricted as, like, actual cloning would be. But they are still, like, they aren't as good as regular humans because they only live up to 40. So yeah, I guess it has degenerated a little bit, but not to the degree like an actual cloning would. I mean, it's magic, man. Nothing makes sense in this world. Of course, if a being is able to cross that boundary into higher level phenomenon, like being inscribed in the Throne of Heroes, that will let them survive in proper human history as well. But obviously, that's not the kind of thing anyone can just do. This is speculation on my part, but I guess this Britain didn't originally have humans. Now that they've essentially been created here, fairies and humans have switched roles. Here, fairies are real, and humans are the fantastical, made-up creatures. Interesting. So humans are, like, technically magical here. Even if their lives seem like a fleeting illusion to outsiders, they're still very real for them. As for their age limits, well, every life form's time has to come to an end someday. It's kind of sad these people won't get more time, sure, but that's all it is. Sad. It's nothing you have to greed over. Damn, Da Vinci, what the fuck? And I don't mean literal physical distance. I mean a big picture. Picture. By God. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I fully grasped what you said. It sounded like a lot of that was bullshit, but whatever. Humans from Fairy Britain might not be able to leave, but fairies could if they wanted to. Just like how Morgan said she was going to expand her territory, there could be fairies here who would want to come over into proper human history. And if one of them should be evil enough to be considered an evil of humanity, that could be what leads to the collapse. Right, here, take another look at this mural. Remember what it was called? The Abyssal Worm. In general, legends like this have been passed down in Fairy Britain are prophecies made by the Mirror Clan. So there's a very good chance this mural is based on one of those very prophecies. One where the 6 clans gather around to worship an enormous beast in a land with no gods. I didn't say anything when we first found this mural because there were so many other people around, but look at these markings underneath it. These fairies here probably don't know what it says because it's not written in fairy language. But these are probably hieroglyphics, which predate even the Hebrew writing system. Yeah, Fluffy emotes. Everyone knows Fluffy, dude. Like, it's not it's not as much of a spoiler nowadays. Again, I don't really care for spoiler content on my stream that much, but I do have to be considerate of others. I'm guessing they were either written here about 14,000 years ago during one of proper human history's ancient civilization eras. Why does no one point out the fucking dragon head under the god? Dude, no one... This is one... Like, so far, this is one of my biggest problems in Lost Belt 6. No one points out the really, really obviously weird shit that people say. Like, the protagonist does not question Castoria at all when she says, oh yeah, I use Merlin Magecraft. There's like nothing, like no like receptors fire off in this man's head like Merlin. Literally the only thing we're able to deduce is like only like the player has to deduce it and choose the right options to deduce it. Alright, so there are hieroglyphics on this. They form a single word. Name drop! It's the boy! They dropped the name! Kernanos. Even Da Vinci misses the dragon. I know, right? Like, it's so fucking obvious. It's the name of an ancient Celtic god and proof that gods did once exist in the land of the Fae. Wait, this is Shin Megami Tensei Trinanos? Yeah, you did say 6. Oh my god. Anyway, I want to show this. Because I was curious. I was like, I wonder what SMT Trinanos looks like, because he is in this game. He is in that game, but this is very different from Fate's Trinanos. A little different. Only a little. I can see the inspiration. They look... I can see it. I can dig it. He looks like a red devil. Oh my god, he does. Not even a speck of fur. I like the fluffier one. SMT designs are really hit or miss, honestly. There are some really, really good ones, but there are some that are just like, yeek. Alright, this chapter is 7 minutes long. God damn it, we're not even through one chapter. We're not even through one chapter. Lady Bargus. Nah. What was the one I fucking hated? I don't remember. It was like, who was it? I don't remember. Also, what does this? What is this? Is this French? The French doesn't exist here. They want a massive clump of pubes for some reason. Belphegor? No, Belphegor is the one demon that sits on a giant toilet. I don't remember the other one. See if you can find it. I don't remember. Tom Lynn, make your reports to Her Majesty. Tell me all. I will only have the unabridged truth. I can't believe it. Morgan doesn't like... Morgan does not like Dragon Ball Z abridged. During the mission, I fought the Child of Prophecy, the foreign mage, and the traitorous Oberon. In doing so, I lost the name you gifted me, and I return to you now as simply Bargist. Loki. Oh, Loki. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Running back here with your tail between your legs is kind of charming, at least for a dog, Duchess. So, this is the second time you let the Child of Prophecy get away from you now. From you, you know. Nothing to say for yourself? I read that wrong. I'll be able to get Morgan on her next banner without my own coin. Oh, that shit sucks. Mother may be kind and understanding, but even she has her limits. We completed the mission you gave us, Your Majesty. The forest is cleansed. Bargis stopped fighting simply because she no longer needed to. Tomlin Gawain suffered no defeat. Unlike you, Tristan. Was that a shot at me, Lancelot? You're so lousy at it. Honestly, I'm not sure. And lose the freaking mask already. Why should I listen to you talking back to me if you don't even have the guts to show your face? Call you a bitch. Call her... Oh, man. Man, I really was hoping she'd just be like... she'd just take off the mask and repeat herself. That would have been nuts. Whoa, Lady Lancelot just showed her face. She usually only does that during ceremonies. What an incredible stroke of luck. That long silvery hair, those golden eyes that shine like crystals, she truly is a one-of-a-kind dragon fairy. She loses intelligence when she takes off the mask. True. Don't worry about me, Lancelot. This has nothing to do with you. I wasn't trying to help you. I just took it off because it was in the way. Did something happen to Lancelot? She's usually so unflappable. Your Majesty, I cannot deny that I was defeated. I have betrayed your trust in me and besmirched the name of all Tom Lin. Balban Lancelot has planned advantages, that's just dumb. Balban doesn't have brains. I think she hangs out with Beryl. You've got to realize this woman does not have any thoughts in her head. Indeed, it is unthinkable that a Tom Lin should be defeated by the Child of Prophecy. You are therefore commanded to remain in your own lands and reflect on your failure. You have worked tirelessly to keep peace and order in Fairy Britain these past 2 centuries. Now is the time for you to rest. Now is our chance to find the most promising upcoming knight in our ranks, and so with the Tom Lin's gifted name in her place. Idiots, there's not another fairy in Britain who could possibly take Vargas' place. Still, are you sure it's a good idea to give her leave, Mother? Shouldn't she just be out backing up Woodwoes? May I please say something, Your Majesty? I believe Vargas should atone for his sins on the battlefield. We've received poor reports that the rebel forces in Londinium are continuing to grow in number. The Fang clan alone may not be enough to stop them. We should send Vargas out there to have her defeat the Child of Prophecy once and for all. It is unthinkable that the Tom Lin are beaten by the one person who is supposed to beat the Tom Lin. Pathetic. You're grounded, Vargas. Really, it is Morgan's entire downfall, it seems, is that she's just too fucking prideful. She doesn't do anything that makes a lick of sense in this situation. I get that, okay, the entire thing of us going into Camelot and her allowing us to leave is her actually being a little bit respectful of our situation. Everything else so far has just been Morgan being a dumbass. She's the greatest character ever written. She's one of the dumbest, dude, so far at the very least. She's like Gil tiers of dumb. But she doesn't have, we haven't seen, her caster Gil to Berserker Morgan. I have already sent reinforcements to Oxford. They should rendezvous with Woodwoes' force tomorrow. Together they will be more than enough to raise Londinium. Vargas will not be needed there. Vargas, where is Knight Portune? He still has yet to report to me. Did he somehow perish in battle? Huh? Fortune hasn't returned. What could have happened to him since I last saw him? Caster Gale to Berserker Morgan, but fucking dies. Is that a spoiler? I don't see anything. Knight Fortune and I went our separate ways once the forest was cleansed. He did not tell me where he was going. I see, if you don't know where he is either, then he must have fallen to the foreign mage or encountered a group of Moors. Regardless, the cessation of his reports must mean he has died. Not creation. Very well, leave me now, officers. I can stomach your incompetence no longer. Your Majesty, wait. May I speak? So you are willing to risk your life to do so. You are still earnest to a fault, I say. Very well, I know what you have to say will be nonsense, but say it anyway. Thank you, High Queen. What I wish to say is, I cannot believe that the foreign mage truly means to destroy Britain. She really doesn't like the fairies. Yeah! I can begin to see. Morgan isn't a good ruler. She is far more trustworthy than Knocknaria, who only seems to disturb Britain's peace. Vargas. The great calamity will be upon us soon. Surely we can use all the help we can get. If the foreign mage is not actually our enemy, her knowledge could be a powerful asset. Please let me try to negotiate with proper human history. The Child of Prophecy may be a traitor, but the foreign mage could be an ally to the fake. No, I will no more hear of your nonsense, Vargas. Under no circumstances will I cooperate with proper human history, regardless of the perils we face. She did the American thing of hating the people and keeping the land. I always knew Morgan didn't really seem British. If I've said it, what? I've said it 1,000 times. Mother couldn't care less about the fairies. Is she serious? If the fairies were my people, I'd hate being a ruler too. You got a point, but also, like, come on, man. Morgan's downfall is... Okay, that was an ambulance. That's it. Morgan's downfall is being set up entirely on her own. She's too... God, man, I can't get it. I don't get it. Whoa, whoa, you're kidding me? Pepperoncinos in Londinium too? Damn, that was close. I'd have blundered right into a minefield if you hadn't warned me. Thanks for telling me this. I owe you one. Don't worry, I'll keep my distance from Londinium. There'll be plenty of other chances in the future. Oh, wait, there's a... That means there's a snitch. There's a snitch here. Hey, was someone just here? Well, hello, Lady Spinal. I wasn't expecting you back so soon. I mean, I'd hate Balban if she was my daughter. Proper human history sure never had such a quick and easy method of teletransportation. And even if there was one, only a witch who's way beyond times would be able to use it. That alone makes it worthy of respect. These fairies still have no idea what makes Morgan really scary. I'm sorry, I'm eating. Oh, cool. That's a bit of an important lore drop just randomly. Thank you, Beryl, for this random bout of exposition where you just tell us that, oh yeah, she's got Merlin sealed up in the Garden of Avalon. What is this random ass exposition drop? I keep telling her I should be the only special one. I'm her one and only daughter after all. But she hardly ever talks to me. Oh, don't worry about it. Morgan's just bashful, that's all. You've turned out to be exactly the sort of delicate princess she hoped to raise. You can tell she cares about you, right? Why do you think she lets you hang on to one of the Infinity Mirror sub-mirrors? There are sub-mirrors? Huh. Man, Balban really is just getting played by Beryl, huh? Maybe I should ask Mother to give hers to me. Alright, Gawain can't use it anymore, huh? Well, I guess I should be more concerned with the Child of Prophecy. It's hard to believe she actually beat Barghest. Is a Master of Chaldea really strong enough to defeat a Tom Lin? Good question. Now that she's made it this far, I guess I own her a fair shake. I own her a fair shake? Man, there really are a lot of just really weird spelling errors in this Lost Belt. Whatever her skills are as a mage, she's got to be one of the best masters out there. Really, when you think about it, she's got an absolute shit ton of experience. You don't beat Kishtaria Wodyne by accident. So the fact that she pulled that off has got to mean she's a better master than me. And to be that good of a master, she must have some serious bonds with her servants. On the battlefield, masters and servants fight like they're one... I don't care. Who knows, maybe I still haven't formed a contract yet. What, seriously? Come on, Red Barrel. I know you like slacking off, but this is ridiculous. Still, this must be fate. It's so totally fate. Hey, Beryl, do you think I could be your servant? Do you think I could find the partner of my dreams even though I'm just a fairy everyone hates? Sure, I bet a fairy could become a servant. Maybe I'll even form a contract with you myself, if I feel like it, princess. But right now, I want to talk about tomorrow's death match. Now that I've got nothing to do in Londinium, I've got some extra time on my hands. So I could use your help laying the groundwork for what comes next. Yes, my bonds are my power. My bonds are my power. Arash, explode on those enemies and kill them. You fucking got it, boss. Oh, God. Bob, you're stuck in my third ascension in my Chaldea. You don't want that. Oh, God. I have her in second, right? Forgive me, I'm eating my pizza still. It's a lot of pizza. That's not my Bob. The second Issy. Time to read the second chapter after what feels like 5 hours. I think I have her in first ascension. Listen, man, I might hate Bard. Oh, I have this on, but I don't care about this. Oh, yeah, I am using second. Second is the hot one. Yeah, I am using second. Okay, just need to make sure. Did I not upgrade her NP? Her MP is NP5. That's an extra copy that I haven't burnt. Did you just forget that I got NP6? Burn it now! I'll wait until the end of LB6 to decide if I should burn her or not. 5 hours for one chapter. I'm so glad I skipped. Yeah, no, honestly, it is very, very long. But you also got to remember that I'm reading on stream. If I was reading this on my own, it would not take as much time. But because I'm reading this on stream and like it fucking kills my voice to do it. It is like a little long. Oh, my servant is set, so I'm bringing Castoria along no matter what I want to do. I guess I still take a Vitch. Oh, I can set my own party. Get the fuck in the back line, you bitch. Her story ends in 6.2. Sick! I can't wait for it. Man, I've seen so many people talk about this Lost Belt and I'm like, oh man, I can't, like, this Lost Belt has done so much to change my opinions about Morgan, and I'm gonna be honest, so far, I think it's made me hate her more. Like, before, I just kind of hated her because it's like, oh, well, I'm not gonna say I hated her because she was, like, because she was super popular, but I wasn't, like, the biggest fan of her. When she first came out, I'm like, oh, yeah, she's kind of hot, and, like, she, you know, she's kind of got that little yandere thing going on, but, like, as over time, it's just like, man, she's kind of bland. But so far, all that this Lost Belt has shown me is that she's an idiot. A massive idiot with a huge ego. Ego so large, it blinds her. I mean, I can kind of get on the hype on the servants. From being indifferent to fucking hating her. Yeah, that's kind of how I went into it too. Like, I fully went into Lost Belt 6, like, fully expecting to come out liking her. So far, it has not done anything. It has made me think worse of her. Well, Percival's about to go off to his death. Lost Belt 6 has a lot of good things in it so far, but honestly, my least favorite things so far are Morgan, pretty much. She's the central driving force of how everything goes on. And, like, she's also, like, this just super power, like, she's basically a godlike being in this Lost Belt. Cause do they outright state that she's stronger than Zeus or Juno Alter? I think they do say, like, that she's stronger than Juno Alter or something like that. That's weird. Yeah, even like Mist like was like, yeah, I don't get why people like Morgan that much. And I'm like, really? You were of all people were surprised didn't like her that much by the end of it? I'm like, damn. We're not. We just don't think it'd be right to be the only ones relaxing in the war room. Oh yeah, where'd Oberon go? I don't know, man. You're probably still gonna hear it a lot. There are a lot of good things in this Lost Belt, though. I mean, the thing is, it was strong enough to kill Wodime, but Wodime was also insanely weak by trying to nuke us twice. Most critical assassin in Cuckoo Cheeks. Man, I can't wait for Cuckoo Cheeks, man. I also can't wait for Huyan, though. Not a whole lot of woman in Londinium, you know? Knowing him, he's probably off in Salisbury putting the moves on Aurora or something. I wish he could say he'd never do that since he's not a lowlife like you, but goddamn! Damn it, Ultrio, holy shit. Close but no cigar, Muramasa. Coral is more my type. Hey, oh hey, there you are, Oberon. How's it going? Good morning, Oberon. Good morning, Gareth. My, you and Habitat are like bright rays of pure sunshine. I hope you don't grow up to be a couple of gossipy grown-ups like some others I could name. Oberon wants a Coralicy. It's okay when I play the field. No one would even know who I am if it weren't for a romantic comedy. My whole job is selling dreams to people who love stories. Wouldn't you agree, Soul? And what kind of people are those exactly? Ah, I didn't expect you to take this so seriously. Alright, let's see. People who love stories are people who love their livelihoods, who know how valuable those livelihoods are, and yet can still dream of what it would be like to live a very different life. Okay. Only half a day to go until the fighting starts. Yep, Percy's gang should be just making their way out of the river now. With any luck, all the soldiers will be... we've placed them on the ramparts to make it look like we're entirely committed to defense. His NP forces you to dream. I actually didn't get that joke, thank you. I go against the grain of the sea of servants and masters. I mean, I completely understand. Like, like, a lot of times now, voicing your opinions about certain things in FGO just gets you a lot of backlash. I mean, of course, I participate in it a little bit because when people are just like, oh my god, FGO has no content, I do get a little mad because it's like, dude, what the fuck do you mean? We literally just got content. Dude, my favorite was really, really recently. Like, a week after Ordeal Call 1 dropped. Someone was in Discord and was saying like, oh man, like FGO is like horrible now. There's like literally no content on FGO. And people were like, didn't we just get a main story chapter? And like they introduced like the storm pods and stuff like that. So like there are reasons to do dailies now. Like they're introducing content to do, just do it. Like, we have the entire class core system thing now that, like, we can start working towards. Fucking do shit. God damn it. I mean, I still care about FGO. I still enjoy a lot of FGO stuff. Also, it's the game that started my streaming career, so I kind of have to like it. I mean, I guess there's Star Rail, but I don't think there's a game I would love as much as FGO. I mean, hey, they dropped Oberon way earlier than we thought they would, so. Emergency, the enemy's on the attack. Woodwell's main force is heading our way right now. What in the world could they be thinking? They must know there's no way they could take down Londinium with only 2 companies. Guess we found those exceptional circumstances. We know, we can't stay holed up any longer. We'll head onto the field to meet them. Our archers almost ran out of arrows yesterday. They won't be able to maintain fire for an hour now. Aurelia, have your platoon charge straight into them. Landon, have your platoon ride out from the east gate and hurry. Count, do you think you can command the volunteer soldiers from Norwich? Leave it to me, Han. I'll send them out from the west gate and have them flank Woodwell's forces. I don't think they'll be very effective, but they should take some pressure off the other two platoons. So long as Aurelia and Landon's troop can buy us some time, that'll give Percival's squad a chance to sneak up behind Woodwell's. That's right, if Woodwell's is attacking because he's getting antsy for a victory, then we'll just have to keep him from scratching that itch. If they make it through the main gate, we'll lose. If we can keep them out of the castle, we'll win. Altria Sol, I'd like you to back up Aurelia's... No, one second thought, I'd like you two to defend Londinium. Hey, we have archers, they're just not servants. Game? Oberon? Okay, there we go. Got it. Oh, well, I selected the wrong option, whatever. Time to start on my second slice of pizza. God, I fucking love Domino's. Everyone has their favorite pizza place. I think mine has to be Domino's. In terms of the actual quality of the pizza, it's Domino's. In terms of the price, yeah, it didn't matter, but I did select the wrong option. Not that I intended. Yeah, I know. I'm not selecting. I know it's only the unskippable ones, but I'm still trying to pick options that I think I would say in the moment. I'm a role playing knight. God damn. You. A role player. It's a role-playing game. I'm playing the role of a horny bastard. Oh, my beef. On a real though, I don't think I could ever like legitimately roleplay. That shit seems too cringe. I mean, as a person, I'm pretty cringe, but even I have like a limit to the amount of cringe I can withstand. Lotoresu Kamerato. I can't believe it. She's talking about the roadless camel rot. Dawntar? What kind of name is Dawntar? I can't believe it, guys. Look, it's Dawntar from the Devil May Cry series. He's going to do his famous catchphrase. Woo. Things you would say in the moment of seeing Barghest. Literally all of those things, yes. I'm just saying, if Barghest pulled up in front of me right now, I would no longer be streaming. Mostly because I'd be questioning how she got into my house, but like, there would also be other things going on. Lots of hugging. They're not even in a sexual way. I just think Barghest would give very big, good hugs. No snoo, just hugging. Also, like, literally, you guys told, like, we talked about this, but, like, the idea of Barghest playing video games and just sitting down and, like, playing a Kirby game for some reason, it has made its way into my mind and refuses to leave. I don't know. I really want to see art of Barghest with the tiny little Switch Joy-Con in her hands, playing like a Kirby game with the master. I think that'd be really fucking cute. Grand just like the Omiji. Oh my god, Barghest high meme. Yes. Exactly. Do they seem like they're about to fight a quick skirmish and run back into the castle again like they have been? Margus is just Kirby, yes. No, sir, I can't explain it very well, but they seem much more serious this time. I don't think they plan to retreat at all. It feels like they're hell-bent on holding you back here no matter what. They're clearly just stalling for time. Percival's nowhere to be seen, right? I know all about his pathetic plan to get a drop on me with a separate squad. I'd do the same in his position, but he's a day too late at the least. I can just imagine the look on his face at seeing the empty remains of our old camp when he thought our forces were still stationed. And that's not all. Even if he attempts to hurry back here, he'll run straight into the Queen's reinforcements. And even... Fuck. And even if he manages to temporarily give them the slip, he'll only end up sandwiched between them and my own forces. He has no chance of making it back to Londinium. And with him gone, the Royal Table Army is no more than a glass bauble waiting to be smashed. Now rally our soldiers, forget about the riffraff from the West Gate. Apart from the main gate, the rampart should be thinly guarded now. Have our nimblest scouts sneak in wherever they can. Vor, yes. I mean, Bargus's power is literally Vor. You know, I feel like Woodwell's plan would be very smart if he didn't forget about the fact that, you know, the child of prophecy is here. And she was strong enough to take out Bargus. And Bargus is stronger than him. I feel like he forgot about that little ditty there. Did he forget about the little part where Artoria is stronger than him? I know that Percival is also just like insanely strong, and it like, well, I don't know if he's insanely strong or if it's just that he is like trained with Percival, it seems like, so he knows how to like actually fight like alongside her, like against her, I guess. Percival Gachi base. Percival is a bit of a Chad though. I'm still mad about him spooking me all those times on JP, but you know what? It's fine. Percival is a strong instrument. He's insanely strong. Okay. Is he stronger than Artoria at this point, though? I feel like Artoria would still be stronger. You know, I should start running a fish that banner specifically for him. I feel like I should be working on Tyra. But I don't have slots, so it's fine. I want to get Ushi to Bond 15 now. She's ready to be finished. Wrong CE. I'll just fucking put Summer Anniversary on, why not? I didn't roll that. I think I did like 2 multis into that banner and I didn't get anything, and I just called that out. I would have liked the copy of Percival because he's a really, really good art slooper, but, I mean, whatever. Artoria's stronger than him, yeah, but there's a pretty cool reason for me to say that they're a lot closer in power than you would think. Okay. I actually, like, Percival's one of the one part in, like, Lost Spell 6 that I don't think anyone ever talked about. Like, no one I don't think anyone ever, like, talked about anything story-related to Percival. You already have Melt? I mean, the thing about Oberon, not Oberon, what the fuck? First of all, it's just that his refund on base is insane. He doesn't really have, like, a lot of, like, buffs like What's-Her-Face does. What's her name? Melt. Wow. That was a certified grandest brain dying. Percival has more buffs than Lambda? Really? I guess what I meant to say is he doesn't really have as much battery. Let me take a look at the skills again. 30% arts. I mean, really, he does have a 30% arts. Oh, he does have a NP damage increase on OC. Interesting that this is a Tamamo tank, but it doesn't have the the logo of NFF on it, and that it's blacked out unlike the rest of everything else. Does he really have more buffs than Lambda? Because he only has that one arts buff. 20% arts performance for 5 turns, not 10 turns. Oh, well, she has a 5% attack up. Not a 5%, a 50% attack up, but it's only for 1 turn. So yeah, I guess he does actually have more buffs. Interesting. I didn't even know that. Clearly, what this means is that Lambda sucks. Lambda is an awful servant. Terrible. The worst Lancer ever made. I can't believe they would make a summer unit so bad. Do they even want people to roll for them? By God. Ugh. FGO just keeps making terrible servants. They should continue to make good, great servants like Burrito Mart. She somehow does more damage than Percival. I think it's just because of stacking, right? Yeah, it's because no, not stacking. What the fuck? I'm not thinking of Koyan. How the fuck? I guess she just has higher base stats. 13, 166. Wait, 9,000 attack. Oh no, they have almost the exact same attack. Yeah, it's only 50, like about 50 lower. Why the fuck does he do less damage? What the fuck? How does she do more damage? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, you don't stack because Koyanskaya is you don't run Koyanskaya. She's built different, true. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please. Don't kill the kid. He was introduced last chapter. Is that Todoroki? It's Gareth! Beat the shit out of him, Gareth. Kill him. Kill that bastard. Yeah! Go crazy! She saved the kid. The kid is alive. I got a message? What the fuck? Did I do not disturb one? When did I get this message? Alright, this is another one that's just kind of random. This one is just 3 sabers. It's a short story read, too. A lot of these are just really short story reads, but... Wait, this fight was broken on JP? Not this fight. There's a fight coming up that was broken on JP, apparently. I've never heard about this. Oh, well, let me do this first and then set up Morgan so I can give her summer anniversary. Honestly, now that I have Morgan, there's no reason I'd like to not use her to clear a lot of shit. I mean, if I had the choice, I would be using Summer Ibuki, not Summer Ibuki, Ibuki here. Honestly, I could use Ibuki here. What's this health encounter? It was 3 ways with 3 sabers. Honestly, yeah, I could. Oh, would Ibuki do 67k on neutral at NP1? I don't know. I just play JP to kind of get like the experience before I do anything on NA. But I'm very behind on the tower event because I really haven't had time to stream it or anything, so I've just been doing it really, really slowly. How is this Camelot roadless? There's a road to Camelot. Oh, my fan is actually hitting the mic, isn't it? I didn't even know I was bouncing when I wasn't supposed to. Back up a little bit. There we go. We should be good now. Alberto-san. I know a lot of people thought roadless Camelot was like a mistranslation. People are so ready to jump on the NA translation team for literally anything. But the funny thing is, after you beat Lost Belt 6, it changes. So it was intentionally kept ambiguous. NA players are so ready to jump on the NA translation team for literally anything, even if they're wrong. Oh shoot, I picked the wrong... I did not pick Plug Suit. I did not pick Plug Suit. I don't want to deal with this. It changes Camelot to have no lords. Yep. It changes to lordless Camelot. That's why it's... that's why that NP is written that way. It's meant to be intentionally ambiguous. Hey, what the fuck? Kuragi is almost at the exact same chapter I am on. Sick. Yeah, it goes from roadless to lordless. Craps, our back are to the moat. The Round Table Army soldiers are doing their best, but there's nothing more we can do. We're overmatched and outnumbered. We have to retreat to Londinium. Try to stay calm, Ultria. We're gonna have to commit a little bit of murder. You'd better hope I don't throw a bomb at him. There's my favorite terrorist. You can hit Woodwose from here? That's right, I can. Woodwose is so confident he came out to the front himself. Wait, does this mean those troops heading towards the end by the main gate aren't actually Woodwose's main force? That's right, it's Percival. Percival's company made it. What? I love my favorite little. I get it, it's roadless before you beat LB6 because Morgan hates fairies, but it's lordless after Lost Belt 6 because Morgan's fucking dead. I don't think that's exactly what they meant, but it's funny, so we're gonna go with that. I hate the Lost Bolt 6 party selection screen. It's so fucking poorly designed. I believe Knight. I too believe Knight. This is the reason. Actually, is it even worth it to run this over these? Because how much bond are these nodes giving? 10%. So yeah, that's going to be better. 5%. No, it makes more sense to run those over that. So these nodes are giving... Which act am I on? 15. Uh, 1830 divided by 5. That is not how percentages work. 0.5. Multiplied by 0.5. 915. No, 0.05. 91. Okay, so yeah. It is worth it to bring that over Heroic Spirit Portrait. Sorry, I needed to confirm that. Because I wanted to make sure I wasn't wasting bond. You know, let's switch it up a little bit. You actually aren't even at bond 5 yet. Neat. Actually, where is... Have I done your interlude? I haven't. How close are you to your bond 6? Oh, you actually are really close to bond 6. I might as well just work on you for the rest of this Lost Belt then. Hello, Dice Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, apparently I haven't done Ishtar's interlude. I thought I did. Oh, I did the first one. That's what I did. I didn't do the second one, I think. This so-called army is nothing without Percival. They're no more than rabble. The child of prophecy must be hiding in that castle, trembling about now. At last, I could finally make up for my mistake in Tentacle and put that accursed village behind me. Hey, you there! Has there been any word from the soldiers who snuck into the castle ahead of us yet? Not yet, sir. We believe they're still... Unfortunately, Woodwell's army soldier had a heart attack in the middle of that sentence. Busy looking for the Child of Prophecy. Lord Woodwells, may I ask you something? You described the Child of Prophecy as an evil-looking fairy girl of 16, right? Is there anything else you can tell us about her? No, I don't know what she looks like. I wasn't allowed to attend her audience with the Queen, after all. I see. Well, what about in Tentacle? Did you see her there? No, I didn't. I never even got a look at her as we fled. Well, no matter. I'll find out once the castle is ours. Now, don't let up until the Round Table army is completely... Wait, what are those footsteps? They sound like they're coming from behind us. The Queen's being Fortness? No, they can't be. This frivolous, insignificant thumping of boots can only be... Lord Woodwoes! Lord Woodwoes! Percival's forces are attacking us from behind our lines! No, they're practically on top of us! We don't have time to regroup! I don't understand! You said we wouldn't have to worry about an attack from the rear! What? Are you telling me they already defeated the Queen's reinforcements? No, that can't be. That's just not possible. So what the hell was Percival doing? I guess he realized what happened. Percival is topping the furries. Oh my. This was not what I expected in Lost Belt 6. Percival, hello. So, what? I'm assuming they're going to explain where Percival was afterwards and how he figured out what was going on. Looks like we don't got to worry about the ramparts anymore. Or did, like, whoever gave Beryl that information feed him false shit? I've got to wonder. All right, another bite of my pizza. Oh god. All will be revealed on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. If you think about it, Morgan really is just Frieza. And the Tom Lin are the Ginyu Force. I think she's a bit taller, definitely. So, Bargus would be Raccoon. Because she's the really strong one that defeats everyone before Goku shows up. Which in this case would be Castoria. But Soga, I don't know. It's a weird analogy, but follow along with me here. So yeah. Thanks, I cannot see it now. You're good, man. Don't worry about it. Hey, it's me. Hey, it's me, Goku. So, yeah, Bargus would be Raccoon. Or I guess Vegeta. No, Nocturio's Vegeta. If we're going by this analogy, Nocturio would be Vegeta. So, Bargus is Raccoon. Tom Lin... Melusine would be... What's the fast one? Birder? Birder. And, I guess, well, I guess Tristan would have to be Ginyu, because, like, she's the one that actually, that Morgan has some amount of respect for and cares about. Because it's been explained by Ginyu that Frieza actually treats the Ginyu Force really well. So yeah, I guess, but then that leaves Jason Goldo. Woodwell's is Goldo. He's just there by association. Like, he's a part of the team, but he's not really. You get where I'm coming from? Okay, so, I guess that makes the Chaldean Master Krillin. Yeah, he's Krillin. Both think he's on the team. That is exactly what it is. Now get ready for one of the easiest boss fights in all of FGO. I actually don't know the gimmick to the Woodwoes fight. I just know that it's a thing. Reinforcements? I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. You figured out our plan to attack you from behind your lines and try to capture Londinium before we could act. You nearly succeeded, but luckily, the others managed to hold out long enough for us to make it. Who is Goku? In this situation, it'll be Artoria. And each of the bells kind of gives her like a power-up. So the first bell was Kaioken, and the second one was Super Saiyan. Well, no. Kaioken times 3. Or times 20 in this case, I guess. Okay, it's time to beat up Goldo. You have to punch him in the face with Percival. That's it. They do not tell you it, but its bar will keep regenerating it unless you do that. Oh, okay. I do not remember this gimmick. I did this fight on JP. But I do not remember the gimmick for this. Oh no, he's transformed into a super furry. Until the game got tired of regenerating bars. What actually is the gimmick for this fight? Oh, let me pull up the Game Pass guide. Make sure to use the NPC support NP ASAP, which removes both of the boss's passives and disables one of their first break effects that restores a full break bar. Note, the NPC will no longer be able to do an NP afterwards, however, due to permanent NP seal. As with the previous encounter, this Turtle NP bar will reduce by 1 each break, down to 2 ticks at the final HP bar. Additional break effects will provide both with buffs. Increase crit rate and crit damage, damage plus and ignore invincibility, and a 3x gut stack at 10k. Oh my god, he's naked! Set 2 NPC servants. Artoria caster, guest only. Okay, let's bring in the Scotties. Up to 3 servants can be set in this quest. Okay, well, none of you are required. I think I could just win this if I break the first bar, right? Because this is not the real boss fight yet. Or this is a stall battle. Okay, so this is just a stall battle. He's not gonna one-shot my DPS. It's gonna be Ushi, who's thick as all hell. So I'm gonna be fine. Ushi's ass is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, dude. She's not gonna die. Yeah, I know this is the faker fight. The next fight is a real one. That's why I'm not actually like doing a real party for this yet. My Ushi do be kind of thick though. Like, look at this bitch. 16k HP. The more HP you have, the thicker you get. So therefore, thereby giving your servants grails does in fact expand them. Well, and guess inflation would be the most correct term to use here. Anyway, let's move that. Calling your wife a bitch. I have a lot of wives. Ironically, 2 of them act like dogs. So really, like, calling them a bitch isn't like derogatory. It's not bitch derogatory. It's bitch. It's bitch as a term of endearment. What is this man's name? A-Ray 100 Species Grand Duke of Waste Heat? Oh, right. They explained what an A-Ray was earlier. I don't remember, and I don't care enough to. Oh, shit. Go. Thank you for the resub. And welcome back to the Losers Club, my man. And yeah, happy 6 months. Having a hard time getting Bakako MP5. I ended with NP4, and that's how I have run JP, so I'm just going to call that. I'm just going to say, that's it. That's my victory. I hope you can get the last copy, though. We've got that we do have the new Morgan Man that's gonna come out, so that's gonna be a good chance to get her. Why is he wasting the heat? The children at Antarctica can eat that heat. Oh man, this man has a really big. Oh cool, he has a sure hit ignore, or sure hit, not sure hit ignore. Oh god, oh fuck, he can ignore sure hit. I'm a little stupid, don't worry about it. You see, he is a Dragon Ball character. He's shooting beams out of his hand. What technique would that be? It's not the Kamehameha because the Kamehameha uses 2 hands. So I guess it's just like a regular energy beam. It's a ki blast. I can't wait until Castoria faces off against Morgan and uses her noble phantasm, the Kamehameha, to defeat her. I'm not convinced. Can he beat Goku? Wood Woes? Nah. How's LB6 going? I'm enjoying it. I've been giving it some shit, but I'm honestly enjoying it. Oh, I want Good Wife YS Fox first. I've been thinking about doing a command code tier list. But that would mean I would have to create that, and I don't want to. Man, this batch really be smacking hard. His Kamehameha really is the strongest. Well, no, the Kamehameha is in purple, so I guess in this case it would be the Gallic gun. It should be garlic. It should be garlic. I know this, but still, they call it the Gallic gun, so I'll call it the Gallic gun. Nah, man, we're still going. The Lost Belt 6 streams have been consistently like 3 hours long. Oh, cool, I don't get any bond from this. Neat! So I literally wasted all that. Neat! I love when they do this. Am I winning, son? Well, I just got my ass beat by Woodwoes in story, so I guess not. Though I do have a new desk set up, so I've been doing this. It's honestly amazing if you haven't already. I've been spoiled on a few things, but it's not a big deal. Dust piled to the peak of a mountain that will still never be more than dust. Wars are fought between fairies with true power. Soldiers only exist in Her Majesty's Fairy Britain to give otherwise useless fairies something to do. You piss. Not the first furry to bonk your ass on a Saturday night. What the fuck does that mean? You pissants can never hope to kill someone like me, no matter how many of you there are. Now then, staying in this forum uses a lot of energy and it leaves me a bit peckish. Forgive me, my table manners are lacking. He has a collar? Why would they do that? It's Morgan gave him that collar, because he's a bottom. I'm definitely gonna get another earful about this later. Oh ho? He really does have the power of a king. He embodies the beauty of the wild itself. Truth be told, we humans should never have challenged him in the first place. But I've come too far to let it end here. Hear me, Sacred Spear, and pass judgment on mine actions. Oh, Percival kind of looks like he was stressing himself out there. I can't wait for Percival to fucking die. He's gonna die like every other character in this goddamn Lost Belt. Except that kid who Gareth saved. Can we just get an applause for Gareth for saving that kid? She solo single-handedly avoided that tragedy. Also game. There we go. Loading. The game just was taking a bit to load. Don't worry about it. It's fine. All right. Oh man, there's a 2-minute read pre-battle. Oh. Oh. I mean, we're about to kill Woodwoes. He is not surviving this. What? Oh, cutscene. Oh, so Percival's Piccolo in this situation. He's using the special beam cannon. It did not seem very effectable. Effectable. Percival's NP did not seem effectable. Speaking of that tournament, do you know I gave it its name, you pathetic worm? I named it after a toy bird who dreamed of defeating a dragon. Seems unlikely to happen now, though. What the fuck? Oh god, Percival is dead. What? What is happening? What? What just happened? Oh, it was one of Garrett's visions. Roger, I need your help, please. You've been jealous of Percival for the way he fights on his fairy seed, right? Well, now's your chance to be the Kundry to my Percival. What? Oh my god, that's what you meant when you called it Breaking Dawn Part 2. Oh my god. I didn't get that's what you meant. Oh my god. Stop! I know you're about to do something cool, but hang on just a second. Gareth? No, it's me! And me! Huh? Read her a bit? Why would one of the servants I give to Aurora dare to defy me? Unless... No, it couldn't be. Aurora, don't tell me you of all fairies have chosen to side with the child of prophecy. Yeah. Game? It seems as if the game has frozen. The Redra do be running, though. You fool! Not even iron weapons can hope to defeat me. I'm simply too far too strong for the likes of... Ow! That actually hurt! Lesson says that she's still running. Now, Percival! Got it, thank you, Gareth. Hear me, Sacred Spear. In light of my friend's bravery, please forgive mine actions. I like how Percival has to ask his spear to not... to kill fairies. Because that's not what it was intended to do. I like to imagine that Gareth didn't even pierce him with the spear. I like to imagine she just headbutt him like she does in her Buster attack. Yo, he hit him with the special beam cannon. Percival really is... Hey, Spear, buddy, bestie, wanna help me cure this fairy? Oh yeah, so in our assumption that Lost Build 6 is just a plot of Dragon Ball Z, this means that Percival is Piccolo and Gareth is Gohan. So I am now assuming that Gareth is Artoria's daughter. Did that just weaken Woodwills? But I guess we are Krillin. Nimbus is Redra Bit. Yeah, I guess. Who else was on Namek? Who else was on Namek? Bulma? She's not Bulma. Redra Bit is not Bulma. Redra Bit is actually useful. Yeah, I guess he's Nimbus, but Nimbus wasn't on no. Da Vinci is Bulma, yes. Fuck, what's this person's name? Dende. Dende. Who's our Dende? Who's our Dende in this situation? Okay, so we have to use his Noble Phantasm. Little Green! How much? Oh, he's a 4-bar boss. Okay, so I should pack in for a long fight. Who is Super Kami Guru? Morgan? No, the villain is... Morgan is Frieza, we've established. I guess I should put Jean in here. Jean. What the fuck are you, Jean? Jean-Luc Picard? Merlin, then. Merlin is King Kai. Use Castoria in the front so that he doesn't get sure hit. What? Does he not get sure hit if Castoria is in front? That doesn't seem like it makes sense. Oh, you know what I should do? I should use the support Castoria instead of a friend one. Because of the these cards are in the front of it. Is Dodoria female? According to Team 4-Star, yes. Or he NP's first turn. Oh, I see what you mean. I think I see what you mean. Yeah, do this. I'm plug sitting anyway, so I don't want to do this. This. There we go. All right, CE time. Do I just give Ushi big black grail? I feel like big black dick. I mean, I don't know what else I would give her. I'd probably just give her like a crit CE or something. Yeah, I should probably just give her like not meeting of the heirs. Meeting of the heirs would be really bad. Oh, Atrophis. Atrophis should work. Where the fuck is my copy of Atrophis? There it is. Don't worry about it, Daryl. You didn't hear anything weird. I have enough copies of MLB Prisma Cosmos, but I haven't done it yet. Because I'm like, oh, well, what if I want to run 2 Prisma Cosmoses? I'm still mad I don't have enough copies of MLB a K-Scope, by the way. Use the NP of Percival. I know this. Don't worry, Pumpkin Warrior. I know. Use Gong. I think I'm good, man. Would be funny if you solo with Summer Ushi. That's not happening. That's not happening. I mean, I could just blue cube if things go wrong. It's not a big deal. Like, again, I don't care enough about the difficult. I don't have any integrity. I'll just fucking skip this. I don't give a shit. Also because I think they would force me to watch a cutscene every single time, and I'm not into that. Where is my, Binary Songstress? Not Jewel Bride, I want Grudge Match. Admit that having skill issues. Dude, I don't care enough about the difficulty of, like, story chapters. And I guess I just give Scotty her Bouncy? No, I'll also give Scotty a Prisma. I mean, here's the thing. Nothing in this Lost Belt is really hard until 6.3. Dude, I only need two blue cubes for Trinanos. Because I still have Command Seals. I'll be fun. Oh, I don't have Command Seals. I have 2. Whoops. Yeah, nothing in this Lost Belt is really, really hard until Trinanos, yeah. Chungi is the only thing that's difficult. Everything else you can kind of get by. The only thing I don't care. I just want to, like, read story. It's the Grand Duke of Waste Heat. Oh, this is actually, like, a perfect layout turn. Oh, I could have given that to Ushi. Don't use perk, no. What? I have to use him first, right? No, what do you mean make it fun? Longinus Count Zero. Is that the Lost Belt exclusive name? Yo, he had a really cool. Okay, that's a cool ass line. He literally says, "I'm gonna kill the Duke of Waste Heat." That's sick. Why does the party configuration not save? I didn't have my plug suit. It gave me Atlas because it was the last thing oh shoot. It gave me Atlas because it was the last thing I used. It was the last thing I had for my party. God damn it. Okay, so it's not actually gonna make me watch the cutscenes again. If they make me reform my fucking party. Also, yeah, that actually was wrong. There were a few things I did wrong there, actually. I didn't have my plug suit, and I had the wrong Castoria. I didn't have the support Castoria. I want the support Castoria because of the passive charisma every 3 turns. I could just use a 3-turn Burst Bolt on. I could have, but that fucks up my party then. Because Tyra comes in earlier than expected. That's what happens. It's cool. We get to see his cool NP again. Also, no, Zap, I will not be doing this without Percival NP. Shut your face. Oh, Lost Longinus, okay. God, that line is so fucking cool. Dude, like, it's such a cool line. Here falls the Grand Duke of Waste Heat. Are you kidding me? Sure, why not? Here comes Scotty. This is what Castoria has anxiety. I would remove that debuff if I were you. Sure, why not? On Caliburn. No, I'll do it like this. I don't need the damage boost. Danura Hasotobi. Hasso Toby. Toby Hasso. What the fuck, Faye? Why is Faye streaming? Oh my god, what the hell, Scotty? Uh-oh. He got a crit rate buff. Oh god, it's 5 turns. This is 6.2. Also, you just did this. Why do you not remember? You know what? Sure. I'm not gonna deal with this now. I did it like 1 month ago. You just did 6.3. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, guys. We can do. Oh well, no. I'm gonna do Ushi MP here. But we had the chance to use the legendary Noble Phantasm. Scotty's Noble Phantasm. I can't believe it. It's real after all. Did you know it? The Scotty NP is real. Oh my god. That man just said no. I can't believe that man just said I ain't playing no games. Dear Lord. Should have gone for the Ushi Brave. Dear Lord, please stop. Okay, bye. Bye, Ushi. The problem is that he keeps stacking this crit buff, and it's so fucking damaging. Oh, this is actually a fairly big streamer. Who the fuck is this? I've never heard of this person. Tyra? Are you good? What the fuck? Yeah, I need to bust down his guts. Ushi left. Ushi took the kids and the frame rate. Okay, the crit stuff goes away next turn. Tyra's gonna survive no matter what, cause she's got that good. So yeah, she'll be fine. Dear Lord! We get it! We get it, bro. You don't gotta keep going. Tomlin Lancel. Oh shit, it's the actual Melusine is following us now, guys. Yo, Percival, shut your bird up. What the fuck? There we go. I don't know why his bird decided Melu came for Percy. Oh man, that sounds really bad out of context. Shh, Zaf, we don't know that yet. That's lore that has not been explained to us. Oh dear Lord. Unfortunately. I can't believe it. As soon as Melusine come, Percival fucking died. Has Percival's dad been explained yet? No. Is his dad the Black Knight? No. The Black Knight is obviously Sonic. From Sonic and the Black Knight. He's getting away. He's headed for the River of Tears? If we lose him now, we'll never get another chance. Somebody go after him. Oh, none of you can move. Sick. Is he gonna... oh, damn. He's standing up through pure willpower. Go fucking kill him. What's in the Black Knight's shadow? I think the Black Knight was supposed to be Arthur in that game. It's weird. Sonic and the Black Knight does not make sense. Or like the fake Arthur, because Sonic is also Arthur. Oh wait, what? You saved my life, yes, but I still have to take yours. Forgive me, Duke of Oxford. Without the Fang Clan, who will be left to protect it? Oh, so... Woodwose was the one who raised Percival. Oh! That's neat. That's a little bit of an important lore drop there. We won. And all we had to do was murder Percival's dad. Great. A furry, a human, and a scaly walk into a bar. Aurora's there, and they all fucking leave. Yeah, this is a real messed up family. Fatherless at any percent speedrun. I think I still have the world record for that. Well, it's not. Obviously, it's not a world record, but it's pretty up there on the leaderboard. It's pretty high up there on the leaderboard. I mean, look at where I am now. Are we gonna get Percival's sad backstory? Woodwose died in battle. Around 20% of the Fang Clan attackers have surrendered and are now POWs of the Round Table Army. Right, prisoners of war. I was like, what the fuck is a POW? The rest fled towards Oxford. Without Woodwose to lead them, I doubt the Fang Clan will continue to function as an army. We made it past our second big obstacle, though not without sacrifice. I'd say that takes care of most of the obstacles here in the south. What do you think, Count? I'd say so. We only have enough of a foundation here to make a move on Camelot if we have to. Altria has rung 2 bells, and with her companion, she defeated Woodwose. And most importantly, it's wonderful how she didn't mistreat the Fang Clan after winning. She didn't pursue the fairies who fled, and she's treating those who surrender with care and respect. She truly embodies the Round Table's army's vision. A world where humans and fairies can coexist in peace, free from the Queen's oppressive regime. I say this puts the Child of Prophecy on, at minimum, equal moral footing with the Queen. That's right, we have no desire to kill all fairies. Yet. We had no choice but to fight with Woodwoe since he aligned himself with the Queen, but the Fang clan is still essential for keeping Britain safe. I can't imagine Norwich is the last we'll see of the Great Calamity, and no matter how strong they may be, the Tomlin are still just individuals. If there's going to be a large outbreak of Moors, then we'll need the Fang clan to combat them. So once the Round Table army regroups and officially occupies Oxford, indeed, the question is, who will lead the Fang clan? Oh, I wonder who. Well, don't you worry. I'll find someone who can fill the position. After all, Altria is now the Child of Prophecy who will defeat the Queen in both name and deed. So we're only going to get more supporters, and not just from Norwich and Salisbury. All we have to do is find a natural leader who's familiar with the Fang clan from among them. Among us? But we do need to decide whether to march on Camelot or go ring the other bells. Why would we not ring the other bells? Camelot seems like a really bad idea right now. Oh, now we get Percival's sad backstory. It's raining. I can hear the rain. It's 2013. I still live in the Salisbury Cathedral rearing house. It's my birthday. It's a happy day. Today I was chosen from among many candidates to wield the spear of selection. It's today the Mirror Clan who predicted the advent of the Child of Prophecy disappeared from Britain. And oh, it's Melusine. Hello. Why are you out in the rain? It's the day the person I love most despaired over the thing she loved most. What? Yo, wait, back up. I thought they were brother and sister. Oh god, an incest plot line. I knew it's Britain, but I thought it would have been kept to the royalty. Don't worry, I have good news. Commander Percival has regained consciousness. You don't love your sister? I don't have one. Anyway, when I told him you'd like to see him, he asked me to let you in right away. Oh, thank goodness. He really had me worried for a while. That's great, then let's go celebrate your victory. I can be your sister, but no, then we can't be homies. I can't be homies with my family. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Why did you turn into an isekai protagonist? What the hell happened? Oh gosh, you're not worried I'm a ghost or a nightcrawler or something, are you? Come on, you know we humans don't stick around like that once we die. I'm perfectly fine, as you can see. Really, when you get down to it, my sturdiness is all I have going for me. How do I put this? You're turned into an isekai protagonist. Huh? What about my hair? He's transitioning into a furry. He killed a furry, and as we all know, once you kill a furry, you become one. Oh god. Such such a horrible fate for anyone. Game? I think the game heard me. Oh, there we go. Alright, this is going to be the last chapter we do for today, and it's another friggin' long one. Oh god, we've been going for over 3 hours? Night, it's midnight for you. Go to sleep. Oh god, we got another... It's not? What do you mean it's not? It's midnight. It's 5 p.m. for me. 5 p.m. is... Oh wait, no, it's not. It's 11 p.m. Okay, you've got 1 more hour on the internet, young missy. You must go to sleep afterwards. All those cheers I'm hearing throughout the city must mean the Round Table Army won. Now that all of Salisbury is is firmly on the side of whatever, I can openly welcome Ultra anytime. I do feel a little bad about Woodwose, though. I know I accepted Oberon's request to keep him occupied while the Round Table Army advanced on Norwich, but I can't help but wonder maybe if I went too far. Still, he was just so cute, being all shy, that I couldn't help myself. It's not your fault, Aurora. Woodwose lost because he wasn't strong enough, that's all. He took Morgan's faith in him to face value, to a fault. He was also overconfident in his power as an A-Ray. He should have taken the humans more seriously. Now, my darling, even if it is just the two of us here, you still mustn't speak ill of the Queen. The Wind Clan's ears aren't just for show. You never know who might be listening. You're right. I'm sure Coral would give me an earful if she heard me. Where is she now, anyway? Isn't she your right hand? Coral went out to greet the envoy from Gloucester. It seems Murian has a special message for me. I can't wait to hear it. Murian's always been on top of the hottest trends, after all. She must be planning a very special event to commemorate the Child of Prophecy's victory. Can't wait for her to burn in hell. Sick. Well, of course, Murian is one of my dearest friends. I'll always be there for her. That sounds like foreshadowing. I'm not going to lie to you, but let's move on. Good point. I can't let you fend for yourself in Gloucester. Oh, goody. Then we'll have to find a lovely new outfit for you. Your usual armor would positively terrify the other fairies. Just that it's not Mel and Percy. I can't wait till we find out who... Oh, no. Is it between who I think it is? I love you so much, Record Scratch. Remember, I'm not your knight. I only exist... I am your knight. I exist only to serve you, not Morgan. You're right. That's true, isn't it? I'm so delighted to hear you say that. But you really shouldn't say such things. You misunderstand enough as it is. Who do I think it is? The two characters currently on screen. As long as you're alright, that's all I... Oh, you really are still a child, aren't you? But then again, that might make me the purest judge of that Child of Prophecy's character. Please, Record Scratch, I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you think the Child of Prophecy will truly shine brighter than anyone else in Britain, like the prophecy says? Oh god, it is! Knocknaria Army Runner. Lady Knocknaria, you receive an invitation to a ball from Murian of Gloucester. What would you like to do? Maybe there was a bit more left over from the original script where they were banging. Oh dear god. Oh, she wants to throw a ball now of all times? Ah, I see. She just wants to toy with the Child of Prophecy. She's still just as nasty as ever, I see. Tell her the King clan will not be attending. Besides, do you really think I'd be caught dead in a city full of humans? Understood, milady. Milady, we have a report from the soldiers who have been monitoring the south. The Round Table Army and the Child of Prophecy have defeated Woodwose and his army. The Round Table Army lost a fifth of their forces, but they've also been getting more enough something recruits. We expect them to finish training the new troops and go on the advance in about a week. I see, so Woodwose was all bark and no bite after all. Alright, if nothing else, this means one of Camelot's walls has fallen. Tell the other officers we'll be crossing the southern border as soon as the Giant Corps finishes training. Or Giant's Corps. Woohoo! Or, pardon me, milady. But I just can't contain my excitement. At long last, we're about to march on Camelot. We're just getting things ready. This plan has been in the works for 1,000 years since the last of the King clan put it in place. Make sure neither you nor the other officers get ahead of themselves. So remember when they revealed the size of the LB6 script? Yeah, it was insane. That poor printer that hadn't made it. I know, right? Though, of course, if you're eager for a punishment that's simply out of this world, I won't stop you. Hot. Just make sure you're ready to be turned into chocolate and skewered on my stiletto heels for at least 1,000 years false. Hot. Me. I want that to be me. Can that be me? I wanna I wanna be that dude. Make me that dude. Neuron activation, exactly. You want Mabe to step on you? Yes. Understood, milady. Not Knocknaria specifically. Excuse you. So those kids really beat Woodwells, huh? Morgan's most powerful god, the Aray who not god, guard. The Aray who defeated the King of Moors and is way more trouble than the Tom Lin. Nice job. I'm actually impressed. That's the kind of competition I'm looking for, Altria. If you're going to compete with me for the throne, you have to be able to make a good fight of it. Are we just going to see all of the clan heads' thoughts on the matters? Murian and Koyanskaya? Yep. I'm back, Lady Murian. Did anything happen while I was gone? Oh yes, preparations for the ball are coming along nicely. In fact, I just sent out the invitations. Not gonna reach this maybe in a world with no sex. Yeah, but she's friends with Castoria, so obviously she has to be a good person. as we all know. As we all know, terrorists have the greatest of friends. What about you? Were you able to handle the job even on such short notice? But of course, I haven't let my true colors show like that since Olympus. Between the bone crunching, the screams of terror, and their abject despair, I enjoyed myself immensely. Of course, it also seems like Lord Woodwills is no longer with us as a result, but that's hardly my concern. Wait, what was Koyan doing? Wait, was Koyan at the fight? I'm sure the Child of Prophecy and the Chaldeans thought came through just like they always do. Killing the Queen. Oh, she's the one who helped us. So Murian was the one who helped us out. True, it's too bad about Woodwills. I never thought he'd die in a battle against humans of all things. But the Fang clan is still alive and well. If the stragglers are hiding in Oxford, they won't be so quick to join the Round Table Army. It was not her. Who the fuck killed him then? I'm not gonna let the Child of Prophecy have them. Much less an outsider from who knows where. Then would you mind if Koyan killed him, but Murian did not help us? Okay. It was not Murian's order. Oh, Koyan was just fucking around then. So, as your friend, I won't try to stop you. Good luck on your search. Still, do try to come back as soon as you can, alright? I can't wait to hear all the horribly good news. I can't believe it. It's two sadists just getting along. And they have a decently wholesome friendship. What the fuck? He's alive? Doesn't like it in a trifling battle like that. Oh, he's dying. That fairy girl is responsible for this. How did her lance manage to pierce me? That the only possible explanation is... No, it's not just that. Redra bit Aurora's escort. If he's allied with the Round Table Army, then... You deserve better, Woodwills. As the High Queen's personal guard, you've seen it for yourself, right? High Queen Morgan has changed over the last millennia. First she brought in the Tom Lin, then she adopted a fairy girl from who knows what clan, and now she's chosen an outsider, a human as that, as her husband. Personally, I've always thought you would be a perfect partner for her. Now I feel like such a fool for stepping back to let your relationship with her flourish. Aurora, do you really mean that? I almost thought you despised me. Oh, silly, why would I ever despise you? You're a hero. You saved Britain from disaster countless time. Of everyone in the 6 clans, you're the closest to the primordial fairies. There's not a fairy who doesn't admire you, but you swore loyalty to the... I haven't seen it, no. I don't really watch All Muscles content, I'm gonna be honest with you. But that's just because I don't really watch FGO content in general. So I don't really, like, do anything with it. But you swore loyalty to the High Queen. It wouldn't be fair for a fairy like myself to come between you and Her Majesty. Still, I never stopped thinking of you as the one who has truly kept Britain safe all these years. I don't know what Ainsel was thinking with that prophecy. It can't possibly be true. The true king of Britain is neither High Queen Morgan nor the Child of Prophecy. It's you, Woodwills. You're the one who truly deserves to be our king. Oh, damn. Well, once I've recovered from my wounds, I'll go right back there and give the Round Table Irving the thrashing they deserve. I am Woodwose, the head of the Fang Clan and the strongest warrior in all of Britain. We don't need the Tom Lin. If I kill them all myself, Queen Morgan will see I'm the one to... Oh shit, it's Beryl. Yeah, she was messing you with, man. I'm sorry. She's a whore. Beryl Gut, what are you doing here? Have you come to laugh at me? What, do you think I have time for that? Ha, I swear you've got muscle for days, but nothing between your ears. That right there is why Morgan lost all faith in you. When are you gonna get it through your thick skull that you're yesterday's news? You still don't get it? Here, let me spell it out for you while Percival was able to sneak up on your forces. The High Queen never sent any reinforcement. Oh! So Koyan didn't... What was Koyan doing then? She killed someone, but it wasn't the reinforcements because there never were any reinforcements. Either that, or Barrel's just fucking with him. An overgrown mutt who can't do what he's told and goes around sniffing other women. I don't know, man. You've been kind of sniffing up Morgan's daughter. I wouldn't call anybody out for being horny. Muriel's just being himself. Okay, so Beryl actually is just lying to him. Man, he's dying. Leave him alone, man. Let him die in peace. Let him die with his copium. Oh my god, the game froze again. Guys, I think Beryl broke. Okay, can I tell you guys something and what I thought about Lost Belt 6 story and something I realized doesn't make sense now? I'm actually gonna look this up because I could be completely wrong and accidentally spoil something for myself here. I'm just gonna look this up just to make sure that there's not a certain fight doesn't exist. Give me a second here. I gotta look this up. I thought. Oh, hey, what's up, Brokeelis? I thought Woodwose was. I thought Woodwose was Beryl. I realize now, like after reading that doesn't make sense. Spoilers. Oh my god, don't tell me that oh my god, don't tell me I'm fucking right. Now Tristan, do it. How far are you? We're on chapter 15. Oh, I get it. Okay, I see. Don't worry, you can't. It was a secret art and you can only cast it once in a lifetime. As casting it literally rots your soul. If you want to try it out, best let someone else do it. Now here, let me have that, princess. It's still bidding pretty strong, right? That's not the kind of thing you should be carrying around with your beautiful fingers. Alright, I really like the way this thing feels, but if you insist. What is it anyway? Woodwose's liver or something? Oh, something like that. Remember when I told you about... God dang it. So I was right. Beryl does turn into Woodwose. Or gets this, like, body or something. Oh my god. So he does transform into Woodwose later on. I knew it was I thought it was a thing, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, Woodwose is dead, unfortunately. But things happen. He was an asshole anyway. No one cares about Woodwose. Woodwose can eat my nards. Alright, that's about it for today. He gets a fursona and commissions the Duke of Waste Heat and Lady Spinal to help him make a fursuit. I hate that that is exactly what that is. That's not even a joke. That's exactly what happens there. Alright, that's about it for today, though. I guess we can raid Faye. Okay. Shoutouts for today. Thank you to Misaki Dio and Tomlit. Yo, Tomlit. No, Tomlin Lancelot. Thank you for the follows today. And Code, also thank you for the resub for 6 months. Man, we're going strong. So next stream tomorrow. We're doing a bit of a late stream. And we're gonna be writing a video together with chat. It's good. And if we're not doing that, we're just gonna dick around and like watch YouTube videos or something, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna be working on videos tomorrow. I have a few ideas for a video, but it's gonna be a lot. So if you want to see my stream schedule, I would heavily recommend you join my Discord server, because I always put my I'm started putting up a schedule for all of my roles in the my streams over in the Discord. So the entirety of next week's schedule is posted. We got 5 streams going on next week, and it's a lot of streams. But if you want to see it, you guys can go ahead and hop in there and see. If you aren't in there, use !Discord and you could join the Discord. We're gonna be rating Faye. He's on 6.3, but well, he's at the end of 6.4. He's at the end of 6.2, and he's about to go into 6.3. So we're gonna be rating him. He usually doesn't stream at this time, so I don't know what the hell happened. Okay. All right, let's start that raid up. All right, thank everybody for coming and hanging out today. It's always nice to see such familiar faces. And I will see you all tomorrow evening. Later.